How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. Lay, and we've got another game for you, the second game of the CAA Championship Semifinal, as the Towson Tigers take on the Hofstra Pride. The winner, of course, will take on Monmouth. We just covered that one. Monmouth, of course, over Campbell 74-64. Hopefully this one, a pretty good game. Both teams struggle in the other one. This one, hopefully, again, a little bit better of a match. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I, of course, am Dr. Lay, bringing you more coverage, again, of college basketball. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Good to see you. Folks, again, appreciate you, Ricky. Daniel, good to see you. Tammy, appreciate you again. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And again, the winner plays tomorrow, which, of course, I'll be covering that one as well. But, yeah, so Hofstra's favored by 4.5. Hofstra beat Towson 78-67. And then also beat them 71-49. So Hofstra is the favorite. They have swept Towson in the season series, but of course that could change. That could change tonight. Again, this is the one that really matters. And I know they were highlighting Tyler Tejada. Tyler Tejada, the main player for Towson. We'll see what he can do as he'll be matched up again against Cruz Davis, averaging 20 points a game. For Hofstra in college, I mean, that's really good. I mean, you average 20 points a game in college, really impressive. But yeah, Hofstra, again, 76 points a game scoring. Again, that's not a bad clip to be at. Towson at 69. So we'll see again what we have. Speedy Claxton, I actually remember him. I remember him in the NBA. Coach of Hofstra. Pat Scarry, 15 years as the head coach for Towson. Third most wins in CAA history, 254, not too shabby. Appreciate you, CB. Appreciate you for tuning in. At Wegmans, nice. Dang, that's fancy. Appreciate you, Elliot Bean. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as we're underway. Hofstra with the ball. Hofstra in white. Towson in yellow. All right, here we go. Again, it'll take me about, I'd say a little bit to get underway as we remember the names. It's already, I have a layup here. Again, couldn't quite see the name, but here we go. Hofstra already up 2-0 over Towson. I believe this is Williamson. Williamson on the far side finding Coleman. Coleman back to Williamson. Back over here to Conway, back to Coleman. Coleman spinning around, trying to find somebody. Finding Williamson for three. There we go. Look at that. 3-2 is your score. Towson with the early lead. Towson leading 3-2. Here is, I believe that is, well, again, I couldn't quite see, can't quite see the numbers. To Katie, this is Cruz Davis. That's the highlighted guy. Edmund with it. Edmead, pardon me, as Edmead floats it in here. And here's Cruz Davis. He's going to take it inside. Fadeaway jumper. That's going to be too short. Rebounded there by Towson. Towson with this is Tejada. Hey, how's it going, Orville? Appreciate you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Going to be hopefully a good one here. Tejada working his way inside in the lane. Fadeaway jumper. Too strong. Rebounded by Towson. Puts it up. Does not get the basket. And then finally, Hofstra with it. All right, Hofstra working the way down. This, I believe, is Edmead. Edmead with it as he's cutting inside, finding Cruz Davis for three. That's going to be an air ball. Actually, it was not Cruz Davis. Again, trying to find these guys. They don't have names on the back of their jerseys. Edmead with it on the near corner. Looking around. Jab step, working his way inside. Puts it up, and that's short air ball, but then Hofstra does rebound it. Hook shot is in and out. Rebounded by Towson. Towson, where this is Tejada. Tejada has it inside. Now working his way back outside. Now working his way back in. Towson with the pass inside, slamming it home and flexing the muscles. 5-2. That was Sek. Sek with it. Yeah, Towson, they have a lot of players that get a lot of playing time. I was looking at that earlier. It's going to be kind of an issue, but it is what it is. As Davis with it there at the logo. Davis looking around as he finds a guy in the corner for a corner three. That's going to be short. Rebounded there, though, by Hofstra. I believe this is Sunday, maybe. I'm not too sure. So, yes, that is Sunday. As we do have a corner three, that is going to be made by Edmead. Again, it'll take me a little bit to get these names for sure. Towson with it again, 5-5 your score. This is Williamson. Williamson with it at the logo, as guarded by Edmeade. Williamson driving inside, trying to find a teammate, and heavily guarded by Edmeade. He's just, oh man, all ball moves. Now he loses the ball, claims it back up, and it's going to be too strong. Rebounded there by Cruz Davis. Cruz Davis with it on the near side now. Going to settle down beyond the arc. Cruz Davis trying to find a teammate. Does find Edmeade. Edmeade with it. Edmeade again at the logo. 5-5 your score. 16:23 left to go in the first as Edmeade working his way to the far side. Edmeade in the corner, driving inside. Kicks it out to Cruz Davis for three. That's too short. And last touched by... well, actually don't know. Can't quite see. Looks like it's going to be... well, actually, yeah, not even that. ESPN doesn't even know. Didn't see a signal by the referee. Nothing. 5-5 your score. You're like the Towson underdog. Gotcha. Color coordinator. Yeah, it's a Paul Skeens shirt. I'm repping Paul Skeens. No one can really see that. Paul Skeens pitching tonight for USA. And appreciate you, CB, for tuning in. Again, going to be probably a rough first 10 minutes of this game for me as I... again, don't know the players, but I'll figure it out. But it always helps when they have names on the back of jerseys. They do not. They do not here for Hofstra. As this is Doumbia. Doumbia with it. Doumbia with it at the arc. Trying to find a teammate. Tahada setting the pick. Doumbia as it's tipped up in the air and then reclaimed there by Towson. He's taking it inside. This is Mbea. And Mbea with the shot and the score. 7-5 your score. Towson leading over Hofstra. This is again Edmeade to Davis. Davis to Plotnikov. Plotnikov back to Edmeade. Edmeade again beyond the arc. Heavy defense. Edmeade just flowing it up. And, well, alley-oop does not kick out. He kicks it out to Plotnikov, who drains the three. There's the three again. Trying the alley-oop earlier. Did not quite seal the deal, but he kicks it out to Plotnikov, who does indeed drain the three. 8-7. Hofstra leading over Towson. Towson with it in the paint. Floats it out to Williamson. Williamson, he's driving inside. Puts it off the glass, and it's going to be off. Last touched by Towson, as it'll be Hofstra ball with 15:05 left to go in the first half. Hofstra leading 8-7. Steelers USA team. Oh, yeah. Preston Edmeade will be in the NBA in 2 years. Remember the name. All right, I will. Appreciate you, Elanes, for tuning in. Edmeade, I will remember that. Preston Meade. Did I hear it first? I would have heard it first. Again, trying to get the names down. Appreciate you guys. Love all basketball except NBA. Yeah. Is there any way you can show the game? Yeah, I cannot do that. Cannot do that. Again, if you find me, it's because you cannot find the game on YouTube when it comes to college sports. That's how it goes. I only cover games that I know will not be shown illegally, because I know, like, they'll put the ban hammer out. That's how it goes. You love the Tunga signing. Tunga, I guess I missed that one. This guy passes that guy, they post up. Honestly, I mean, it's tough. It really is difficult whenever, the players don't have their names. It's just the way it is, right? But we'll try to make it work again. We've made it work before. We'll do it again. Had a good game with Monmouth and Campbell, so hopefully this one is pretty similar. Appreciate you, Alanis. Appreciate you, man. Just trying to get this, getting the flow of things. Once I get the names, we're good. This game's gonna be, it'll be smooth, but it usually takes a little bit. Usually about 10 minutes of gameplay. Let's see. Mbea, Doumbia, Womack. I haven't even seen Womack. I think he's checking in. Tahada was the guy they highlighted. And then Davis is the guy for Hofstra that they highlighted. But Edmeade also has some pretty good stats. Of course, you seem to be a big fan of Edmeade, so I'll keep that in mind. We're going to way back here. Hofstra again leading 8-7 over Towson. Again, the winner with the right to play Monmouth tomorrow. Again, I'll be covering that one as well. Tyler Tahana, the Rookie of the Year of this, the CAA Rookie of the Year in 2024. 2025 is the Player of the Year. So he just keeps on rising up. That's what he does. Last 2 games, 32.5 points a game. He's 14 of 14 from the free throw line, playing his best basketball of his career, most likely. I mean, that's great. Tonga from the Pat, 6'4", 330. Gotcha. Thanks, stream. Appreciate you, Huday. Appreciate you. Some games get instantly flying, others no problem, really. Yep, that's just the way it goes. As here is, again, appreciate you. Welcome on back here, Stars. There's a 3 from downtown. That's in and out. Rebounded there by Towson. As Towson makes their way down, this is Doumbia. Doumbia with it. He's driving inside now, kind of working his way back to the far corner. Doumbia cutting inside. Passes inside. Looking around. Trying to find some space back to Doumbia. Doumbia with it beyond the arc. As now he makes his way inside. Doumbia puts it up. Oh, he's stripped. And they're going to say it went off of Hofstra, as it'll remain with Towson with 8 seconds left to shoot. I missed Tonga, but we got a great fullback. Gotcha. Yeah, it's all fullbacks are making a comeback. I like that. A lot of signings for the fullback market. Towson inbounding as he'll find, this is Williamson with the deep 3. That is a brick, not even touching the rim. 3 seconds to shoot. Tejada is short. Rebounded there by Hofstra. As this is to Katie. Katie hands it off to Cruz Davis. Cruz Davis, again, has also had a nice run of form. As Davis looking around, coming to the near side again, going right to left, kicks it out here. Pump fakes, driving inside. I believe this is to Katie. To Katie in the lane, spinning around, puts it up, gets the friendly roll. Nice shot. As that'll make it 10-7. Football score. Look at that. Towson with it. This is Williamson. Williamson with it at the logo, heavily guarded. Now he's going to drive inside, cutting inside, spinning around, fadeaway jumper, too strong. Rebounded there by Towson, puts it up, does not get the friendly roll, and then it's batted out of bounds, and they're going to say Hofstra touched it. Plotnikov is losing his mind over there, saying, no way. But I don't know. Unless they challenge it, it is going to remain Towson ball. Watching in between, and it's nice. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, with y'all losers, I know. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. You have a star player. They highlighted Cruz Davis, Tyler Tejada, but we do have a highlight here for Meade as Tejada with it, looking around, trying to find a teammate, finding Williamson, kicks it out to the corner. Now he's cutting inside. Oh, and he loses the ball. There's a scrum for it in the paint. Somehow gets back to Towson as Williamson with it. Step back 3, too strong. Rebounded there by Hofstra. Hofstra with it again, trying to get these names. That was Conway with the rebound. I believe this is Ed Meade at the points, at the logo. As he cuts to the far side, Ed Meade passes in the corner to, that's what I was going to be missed. I can't, whatever, it is what it is. There's a little scrum for it in the paint. Towson trying to rip it away, but now they're going to say it's a jump ball. And the possession's going to be a Towson. Again, like these names are just... I don't even know. To Katie, that's right. To Katie. Let me go ahead and just make this well known. Struggling here earlier. My bad, guys. It is what it is, though, I guess. We'll get better, but it's a rough start to this one. For me, not really the players. They're playing okay. Let's go Hofstra. Joe, go with Hofstra. Appreciate you guys again for tuning in. Good to see you, Draven. Tigers by the sword of Ja. All right. All right, here is Hofstra. Again, Ed Meade with it. Driving inside. No. Jumper, and that's going to be good. That was a 3. Was cutting inside. Stopped just shy of the line. Just put it up and does convert 13-7. As here's Towson. Towson's missed 7 of the last 8 shots. As he drives the lane, it's short. Gets his own rebound, puts it up. It's short again. Gets his own rebound, puts it up. And it's going to be fouled. Oh, my goodness. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Dubia taking that to heart. And he will head to the line for a couple of shots. As he was fouled there by Patterson. Dubia, 65% free throw shooter. Would have been here earlier, but I was laughing for like 20 minutes. Oh, you're good. You're probably laughing at me. It's all good, Draven. Doumbia with the first. That one is good. 13-8. Doumbia again, a 65% free throw shooter. As not too shabby there. Makes 2 of 3. You're okay with the Steelers? Yeah, I'm okay with it as well. I mean, again, I would have liked a more explosive receiver, but it's better than nothing. It's better than what we had as Doumbia releases and does get that one. 13-9. Here is Hofstra. This is Ed Mead. Ed Mead with it down on the near side, trying to find somebody. Does find Cruz Davis. Cruz Davis with it. Davis heavily guarded, double covered is Davis, finding the open guy. Pump fakes, driving inside, spinning around. Floater, too strong. Rebounded there by Towson. That was Womack. Womack to Doumbia. Doumbia driving inside in the lane, kicking it out. Corner, no. Passes it over here in the arc. Now he's driving to the corner, to the far corner. Kind of just chilling out. Finding somebody, Tejada in the near corner. Womack for 3. That's good. That was a good shot. 13-12 is your score. Looks like I gotta do that. That was not on. All right, here is Ed Mead. Ed Mead going to the far side, cutting inside, driving inside, looking around, trying to find a teammate. Does find Davis. Davis with it, way beyond the arc. As now Patterson setting a pick. Davis with it. And he just jacks up a 3. That's a brick. And it's taken away by Patterson. And looks like this is to Katie. And looks like they're going to be called for a shot clock violation. Never touched the rim. Towson coach loving it. Looks like we had a TV timeout. 13-12. Hofstra leading over Towson with 11 minutes to go in the first half. Yeah, he probably is. Probably is, Orville. Come on, Towson gets scoring going back and picking up defense. Yeah, again, I'm sorry, folks. This is going to be rough, but we'll make it work. Yeah, and it'll get better. It's just got to get the names. Pittman is easily, at worst, our wide receiver 2. He's far more experienced than Austin. Yeah, I mean, I think it's okay. I think it was an okay move. I don't know. Could be better, but I guess I should be happy. I mean, that's definitely an upgrade. Aaron Judge just went deep. 2-0 USA. Hopefully, yeah, no, you're good. You're good, Yin. If I'm not covering the game, I welcome that. Do we figure? I was looking it up the whole time. I'm not even kidding. Like the last 5 minutes before we went on, trying to find it, Draven. I could not find anything on that. I really hope it's not an overpay, man. All right, this is what's happening across the nation. Wright State leading Northern Kentucky 96-80. That is the Barbasol Horizon League Championship. That is actually the semifinal. Montana leading Northern Colorado 76-63. That's the Big Sky Championship third round. Grambling leading Mississippi Valley 19-13. That's the SWAC tournament first round. UT Rio Grande Valley 15, Nicholls State 8. That is in Southland there in the quarterfinal round. Troy defeats Georgia Southern. The fairy tale season is over. Troy is going dancing. 77-61 over Georgia Southern. Furman over East Tennessee State 76-61. Furman is going dancing. Alcorn State over Alabama State 77-65 in the SWAC first round. Monmouth over Campbell again. We covered that one 74-64. That, of course, again, the winner of this one will play Monmouth. And then Texas A&M Corpus Christi over New Orleans 74-61. That is the Southland tournament in the quarterfinal. Let's see the Classic real quick before we go back. Again, we're close to it. USA is up over Mexico 2-0. Puerto Rico over Cuba 3-0. And that is pretty much it. Well, Venezuela up over Nicaragua 4-0. Again, nothing really crazy about that one. They're already eliminated. All right. Say, Doc, what do you think about Le'Veon Bell fighting Logan? Yeah, I saw that. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Logan Paul's an idiot. Yeah, Logan Paul ducked him. He did. What players has Steelers added so far? Jameel Dean, cornerback. Michael Pittman, you got him in a trade. He's a receiver. And then we signed Rico Dowdle. I'm sure we got some other players. Bell, Paul, yeah, Bell and Rec, yeah. Steelers acquired, yeah. You can go ahead, CB. Have at thee. All right, here is Towson. Towson with it. He's driving inside, spinning around, trying to find a teammate. Now he's found Doumbia. Actually called for the travel. Doumbia not liking the call. Again, Hofstra leading 13-12 over Towson. Definitely have had trouble with the Hofstra team. Towson again can get their names. This is Ed Mead. Ed Mead with it, trying to find a teammate. Looks like the pick was set there by Sunday. It's stolen away, and Tejada actually couldn't quite corral it as he touched it, and it goes out of bounds. So Hofstra ball with 14 seconds left to shoot. Sears might be better than your pass next season if you don't get a receiver. Yeah, that's a problem. Ed Mead trying to inbound. Does find Davis. Davis with it on the near side. Now working to the far side. Beyond the arc. 9 seconds to shoot. Davis driving in. Kicks it out. Corner free. This is to Katie. Katie in and out. Burger. Rebounded there by Tejada. Tejada to the far side. Again going left to right. Doumbia has it stripped. Another turnover by Towson. As this is Davis. Davis with it. Coming to the near side again. Going right to left. Davis. To Katie, driving in, off the glass, too strong. Rebounded by Sunday. Sunday to Davis. Davis, pump fakes, kicking out. Corner three, that's good. 16-12, Hofstra up by 4. That was Patterson here for Hofstra with that 3. Here is Williamson for Towson. Williamson back to Tejada. Tejada inside. Lays it in. No, he's fouled. Didn't get the bucket, but he does get the shot. To Katie with the foul. I don't know how you missed that. You're right next to the bucket. It is what it is. So he went out of the line. Again, as soon as I get the name, I'll be sure to let you guys know. I believe that was Womack. It was Womack. Womack, 67% free throw shooter, as Hofstra having a discussion that is kind of intense. You thought for sure. You thought surely. Yeah. You're hilarious. No, you're good. You're good. As that is going to be a miss. Womack missing. Yeah, everyone's covering USA Mexico, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I'll cover this. And again, the final is tomorrow, so it works out. Appreciate you for tuning in. The Todd Father. Womack again is 67% free throw shooter, so he's due. But that one is missed. Too strong. Rebounded by Sunday. But it is indeed Monday. Hands it off to Ed Mead. Ed Mead now taking it down 16-12. This is Davis beyond the arc. Kicks it into Katie, who slams it in. Hofstra now up by 6. 18-12. Everyone's missed their extra points. All touchdowns, no extra points. This is, I believe this is Williamson. Williamson driving to the far side. Now cutting in. Williamson floater. That one's a swish. Nothing but nets. 18-14 is your score. 8:58 left to go in the first. Ed Mead to Davis. Davis with it. And looks like there's going to be a call. A call on Womack. Womack has no idea what happened. I don't know what he was called for. What did he just do? They're not going to show the replay. I don't know what he just did. I didn't see a thing. 5-0 USA. Roman Empire just went deep. The Roman Empire. Roman Anthony. Good stuff. That's fair. Again, I don't shy away from the competition. I don't. I embrace it. Just like Mike Tomlin, of course. But, yeah. I don't know. Again, I was going to cover some basketball, getting ready for the class, for the March Madness. And I was going to do the final of this tournament tomorrow, so I'm like, well, I might as well do the semifinals to kind of learn the players and, get some people back for tomorrow. But, yeah. So, I don't know. It worked out. The previous game was really good. I enjoyed that one. Had a nice turnout. Miss Tonga, we had a good replacement. Tonga's from the SLC. Okay. Nice. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Feel free, of course, to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Again, going to be covering the game tomorrow right here on the Dr. Delay Network. Right here. It's free. It's free as can be. All right, this is Williamson. Williamson driving to the near side, cutting inside. Now kicks it out to Tejada. Tejada pump fakes. Now going back and kicks it out here to Conway. Conway back to Tejada. Tejada with it, driving inside. Jumper, that's good. 18-16 your score. 8:30 left to go in the first. As here is Edmead. Edmead with it. Finding Davis. Davis now with it at the point. Finding Sunday. Sunday holding on to it. Finding Edmead. Edmead now with it on the far side. Again going right to left. Edmead calling for Sunday. Sunday does indeed help him out. Edmead jumps up for three. That's going to be too strong. And it's going to be on the ground. It looks like, I don't know what he's trying to do. Throws it away. And it looks like Towson somehow, some way came up with it. I don't know what he was doing. Hofstra had it, and then he kind of just lost the ball. That was Patterson. Patterson was on the ground and just rolls it. It's like he tried to push it out of bounds. But then Towson, of course, gets it, and they call a timeout. I don't know what the heck that was all about. But 8 minutes to go here in the first. Another timeout. 18-16 Hofstra with the lead. Afternoon. Good to see you, Jim. Appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you again. Coming back here, or, you know, this is game number 2 of the day for me. Travis Etienne to the Saints. Alvin Kamara probably gone. Yeah, probably. Oh, the Titans just signed Mitchell Trubisky. Ha, that's crazy. Hofstra, last leg. All right, good luck. Good luck, Lou. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Yeah, Hofstra up by 2. We'll see what they can do for the remainder of this one. Hofstra shooting 33% from the field. Towson with 40% shots. But they have attempted way less. As Hofstra's out rebounding 14-10. That's how that game, that's how this one is looking. Sounds like Team USA got up to a great start. Yeah, it looks like it. That one might be ending early based on how they're looking. USA up 5-0 over Mexico. Puerto Rico 3, Cuba nothing. Venezuela up 4-0 over Nicaragua. In the basketball world, looks like we have Montana leading 79-74 over Northern Colorado. That's the Big Sky third round. Let's see here. Gonzaga leading 4-0 over Oregon State. That one just starting. That's the West Coast Conference semifinal. UT Rio Grande Valley leading Nicholls State 21-18. That's the Southland quarterfinal. And Grambling leading 28-15 over Mississippi Valley. That's the SWAC first round. Mississippi Valley 3-29. Not very good. Grambling should win that one. 3-29, man. Man, oh man. All right, we're back again. 18-16 Hofstra with the lead. But Towson with the ball. Towson 19-14. Going for, I believe, their 5th or 6th straight season of 20 straight wins. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Again, Towson. Hey, man, as good a shot as anybody. Again, Monmouth awaiting the winner of this matchup in the final. With the right, of course, the winner of that game tomorrow will go dancing. Here is Tejada. Tejada with it at the logo, spinning around, going to the far side. Now he's going to drive in. No, floater, and that one is good. Tying the game up. 18-18 is your score. 7:40 left to go in the first. Here is Edmead. Edmead handing it off to Davis. Davis coming to the near side, finding Sunday. Sunday hands it off to Edmead. Edmead driving in, looking around. Edmead cutting in, spinning around, doing everything with the ball. 12 seconds to shoot. It's got time. Kicks it out to Davis. Davis at the logo. Davis pointing around. Tejada on the coverage. 5 to shoot. Davis cutting in. Puts it up off the glass. Doesn't get the basket. Shot clock violation. Doesn't really matter as Towson with the rebound. Here is, I believe that was Williamson. Williamson to Tejada. Tejada looking around. Tejada with it at the logo. Heavily covered there by Davis. Sunday's going to retreat. Again, a tie game, 18-18. As Tejada. Heavy coverage by Davis. Tejada, fadeaway jumper. That one's good. Good shot by Tejada. Taking the lead, 20-18. Your score, 6:40 to go. That's an 8-0 run the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Here is Edmead with it. He's driving to the near side again, going right to left. There's a foul on Mbea. He doesn't like the call. Mbea, of course, of Towson. Yeah, that was a good shot. Again, Davis is on him. I mean, Davis doing everything he can. Great defense by Davis, but Tejada with a great shot. These games, I like the smaller schools, even though I don't know a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know much about any of them, really. But definitely learning as we go. You can tell, but hopefully, again, you can see the improvement. As Edmead to the far side, looking around as he kicks it to the corner. Couldn't quite see the number, but he's in the lane, spinning around. Oh, and he fumbles the ball, picks it up again, kicks it out here to Davis. Davis driving in, 3 to shoot, puts it up. Oh, and he's rejected by the side of the backboard, but it's last touch by Towson, but it was a shot clock violation, so it's going to be Towson ball anyway. And the Towson crowd is loving it as they are loud there in D.C., of course, the site of this game. These semifinals will end up with a 19-14 beating a 17-15. Mate, well, I mean, yeah, Towson will have 20 wins, so I think the winner will have 20 wins regardless. But, yeah. All right, 2018 again, 6 minutes to go here in the first. Here's Tejada. Tejada driving inside, trying to slam it home, but he is fouled. And he will head to the line. Looks like Hofstra player there, Victory Onwetu. Victory Onwetu. That's the first time I've said his name tonight. He gets charged with the foul. I don't know. That looked like a clean block. Wow. How is that not? I don't know how that's all ball. Well, Tejada's going to go to the line regardless. He's an 88% free throw shooter. As Tejada does indeed make the first. Yeah, no, Onwetu. That was all ball. I mean, that was. I mean, yeah, look at that. Coach over there saying that was all ball. Yeah, that he got kind of messed up there. Really missed the old Hofstra loco. Well, so they actually do have the Lion Pride there. I just couldn't find a good one, as that's going to be good for 2. Yeah, I feel bad. I know. I like the Lion one, but I don't know. It's just weird how I make the thumbnails. It wouldn't have looked good with the thumbnails. Plotnikov passes out here to Davis. Davis with it here for Hofstra. Again, trailing by 4. Towson with the lead. Davis here too in the corner. This is Patterson spinning around. Puts it up. He's blocked. Ball goes out off of Patterson. Patterson can't believe it. And again, the Towson crowd is loving it. As Towson will have it again with 5:36. Yeah, he blocked it right off the back of Patterson. Patterson's like, come on, it's unfair. Good block there, trying to give him a shout out. That was Sec. Good luck, Alvaro. 150, we'll see. We'll see. 22-18. Here is Tejada. Tejada just jacks it up, and that's in and out. Berger rebounded there by, well, looks like there's actually a foul on Towson. He was trying to get to the ball, but no. I would believe that was Womack. Womack with the foul. So stopping the clock here with 5:22. That's Womack's second. He's pretty upset. But he does get a standing ovation there by the crowd of Towson. Towson, again, they really showed up. Again, Hofstra, I don't know, they might have shown up. I just don't know. They haven't really had much to cheer about. And Meade finding, this is, well, I couldn't tell you, but this is Davis. Davis now driving inside. Euro step, kicking out of the corner to Katie for 3. Answers right back. 22-21 is your score. A 1-point game with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Here is Williamson. Williamson with it. He's driving in now, cutting back out. Now he's beyond the arc. Coming to the near side. Williamson driving in, spinning back around. He's trying to, double team, kicks it out here to Doumbia. Doumbia finding Tejada. Tejada pump fakes, driving in. Step back, fade away. That's an air ball and going to be a foul, I believe, on Hofstra. Foul there on Victory on way to. I'm not too sure. But he did. Victory. I'll just call him Victory from now on. They also every game to Hofstra. Yeah, I know Hofstra they swept Towson. It's been a fun game. Yeah, it's been good. Towson looks good in this game. Yeah, no, Towson seems to have the upper hand, but it's only a 1-point game. Only a 1-point game. But yeah, Towson does look a little bit better. I get that feeling too. But again, only a 1-point game. Still anyone's game for sure. Towson inbounding. This is Sek. Sek hands it off to Williamson. Williamson at the logo. Williamson again guarded by Admead. Williamson now going to try. No. Pulls up a 3. That's going to be off the mark. Rebounded though by Towson. Doumbia with the rebound now back to Williamson. Williamson with it again beyond the arc. 4-12 and counting. Floats it up. Doumbia. Oh, the slam. Alley-oop. 24-21 is your score. This is Admead. Admead to Decady. Decady to Davis. Davis to Admead. Admead looking around, driving inside now, working his way back beyond the arc. Again, 3:50 to go. Admead driving in. Fadeaway jumper, and he answers back with a 2 of his own. Or pardon me, I got the score wrong there. It's my bad. Let me fix the score. It's my bad. There you go. 24-23 is your scores. Doumbia with it. Doumbia to Tejada. Tejada with it beyond the arc. Spinning around in the lane. Loses the ball, but it goes right to Sek. Sek with it. Hook shot. Too strong. Rebounded by Sunday. As Hofstra will have a chance to reclaim the lead. 3:16 and counting in the first. As here's Davis again, trailing by 1. Davis now with it in the lane. Puts it up. Doesn't get the friendly roll. Rebounded there by Hofstra. Plotnikov kicks it out to Admead. Back to Plotnikov. To Sunday in the paint. Sunday spinning around. Hook shot. Gets it. As Hofstra takes the lead. 25-24. Your score with 2:50 to go in the first. Here is Williamson crossing the half court line. Admead on the coverage. Might be double teaming. A little bit of a pressure there. Williamson finding Tejada. Tejada with it. Tejada looking around. Tejada kicks it in. Mid-range jumper too strong. Sek tips it to Tejada. So he gets the rebound. Tejada with it. Spinning around beyond the arc. Trying to find someone. Coleman asking for the ball, but Tejada with it still. Bounces inside to Sek. Pump fakes. Spinning around. Kicks it out to Williamson. Only 4 to shoot. Williamson loses the ball. Gets it back. Spinning around. Cuts inside. Floater. Doesn't get the friendly roll, but then it's tipped in. And they get it anyway. 26-25. Looks like we will have a timeout. Towson leading 26-25 over Hofstra. All right, sorry again. Let's see what we got here. They remodeled the line logo, but it's still a line, but it's different. I gotcha. Yeah, I guess that's the one I was talking about. This game's getting competitive. Yep. Hello, Randy. Who's Randy? Was Randy here? Well, again, appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Who wins this game should put a whipping on the Camels. Well, the Camels didn't win. It was the Hawks. It was Monmouth. The Pirates beat... I'm not too sure. I actually don't know that. I haven't been following spring training. I can't tell USA leading 5-0 over Mexico. Puerto Rico up 3-0 over Cuba. Venezuela leading 4-0 in their game. So, yeah. Let's see. I guess I can quickly go back and check. MLB scores. Did the Pirates? Pirates did beat the Yankees 5-3. I think the Pirates, aren't they playing? No, they're not. I thought they had a split squad. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Which game get 100? Well, we had 100. Doc. Oh, Trish calls you Randy. Oh, gotcha. We had under over 100 in the other game. Again, I kind of take the blame for this one because I've been kind of messing up some of the calls. I don't. The names are just. It hurts when Hofstra, like when a team doesn't have names on the uniform. Like I try to look for the number, but I can also see some of the names and all that. But should have it tomorrow. Again, I'll be covering the Monmouth and whoever wins this game. So again, feel free to come back tomorrow. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to leave a like and of course subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Coming on, Randy. Oh yeah, probably. I just. Sometimes, again, I look at the chat and I just, sometimes I am in autopilot mode. I just don't think sometimes, it is what it is, though. Mountain West Championship is also on CBS Sports Network. That's tomorrow. Maybe I do a doubleheader tomorrow with basketball. Do the CAA Championship, and then right after that, I do the Mountain West one. That could happen. That could. Spelling different, yeah. For Randy Orton. All right, again, it is a 1-point game. Towson leading Hofstra with 2 minutes to go here in the first. Tejada with 8 points. It's done pretty well so far. And Meade with Hofstra with 8 points of his own. So here we go. Hofstra with it. This is Meade. And Meade driving now. And it's going to hand it off to Davis. Davis with it at the logo. Heavy defense here by Towson. Plotnikov with it at the logo. Hands it off to Meade. Meade with it at the logo. Again, beyond the arc. 1:43 left to play here in the first half. Meade. Step back three. Too strong. And it's going to be... Oh! Last touch by Towson. Sek with no hands. What in the world? He had no one around him. Sek, for some reason, tipped it out of bounds. Who's betting on Hofstra or Towson or Monmouth winning that first round game? I don't know. It'll be a rough one. I imagine they'll probably be a 15 or 16 seed for sure. As that's floating in here to Sunday. Sunday with it. 1:33 left to go. Hands it off to Meade. Meade double covered, but does find some space. Meade trying to drive inside now, works his way back beyond the arc. Trying to call for a team. Sunday's like, no, I don't want to move. Meade now with it. 5 seconds. Meade driving in. Puts it. Oh, he's blocked. 2 seconds to shoot. Now that's going to be a shot clock violation. And that'll be Towson ball with 1:14 left to go in the first. Again, 26-25. Towson leading by 1. This is Williamson with it, working his way slowly up the court. 1:10 and counting. Williamson with it down the near side. Now cutting in. Williamson going to the lane, high off the glass and gets the bucket. Nice shot there. 28-25. 55 seconds left to go in the first. 3-point game. Meade calling Plotnikov. Plotnikov with it. Floats it to Davis. Davis with it, heavily guarded. Double teamed. Second. Patterson on the coverage as Davis is fouled. That is not going to be a shooting foul or anything like that. It's just going to be an inbound, I believe. But anyway, 41 seconds left to go. Again, Towson leading by 3. All right, this is, again, Meade. Meade looking around, trying to find Davis. Davis with it, beyond the arc. Now he's going to cut in. Oh, he's got an open lane. Slams it home. 28-27 is your score. 30 seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the shot clock has turned off. So you have to imagine here Williamson will just chill with the ball for a little bit. Davis, Cruz Davis, the highlight again. He was heavily featured on the pregame coverage. Only 2 points. That was it. 10 seconds to shoot. Williamson working to the far side. Kicks it to Tejada. Tejada for 3. That's short. Batted away. Plotnikov just grabs it, shoots it, and that is sent to Narnia. Doesn't even hit anything. Maybe a cameraman. And that is the end of the first half. 28-27, Towson leading over Hofstra. Conference teams sabotaging other teams' chance of dancing. Really smart. Well, yeah, when it comes to the smaller conferences, the mid-majors, I actually am so in favor of like the gauntlet format. I think that should be the way to go, personally. You're going to win the bracket this year? We'll see, Don. We'll see. Dr. DeLay, go. Appreciate you in the run. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I know. I'm still working on the names. I know it's terrible. This one, not my best performance. Definitely not my best performance, but what can you do? What can you do? Got to remember that the Chiefs will face the Patriots upcoming season. The AFC East will face the AFC West. Wow, look at that. Chiefs, Pats, trash talk. Oh, am I missing something here? Chiefs came out of nowhere with their sign. Orville really happy about his Chiefs. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, again, it is halftime, 28-27. We'll look over here at the box score. This is Towson, their players. Coleman with 2 points. Seck with 4. Tejada with 8. Williamson with 4. Conway with 3. Mbea with 2. Doumbia with 2. Womack with 3. And then for Hofstra, Decady with 7, Sunday with 2, and Mead with 8, Davis with 2, Plotnikov with 5, then Patterson with 3. So that is how it's looking. Actually, I'll go ahead and click on some scores here. Again, we can look at scores from across the nation. Right now, Grambling over Mississippi Valley, 34-19. That's the SWAC first round. UT Rio Grande Valley, 36-28 over Nichols State, 36-28. Again, that is the Southland quarterfinal. Gonzaga, 23. Oregon State, 8. That is a West Coast Conference semifinal game. Jeez. Robin Morris still in it. Okay, look at that. I know they made it last year. Troy over Georgia Southern, 77-61. The Cinderella story is over for Georgia Southern. Troy will go dancing. Furman over East Tennessee State, 76-61. Furman will go dancing. Wright State over Northern Kentucky, 103-90. That is a Barbasol Horizon League Championship semifinal. Montana over Northern Colorado, 95-89. That was the Big Sky third round. Alcorn State over Alabama State, 77-65. That was a SWAC first round game. Monmouth over Campbell, 74-64. Again, we covered that one earlier. That is, of course, the game that matters to this team, or these teams, as again the winner of this game will play Monmouth for the right to go dancing. Texas A&M Corpus Christi over New Orleans, 74-61. That was the Southland Tournament quarterfinal. In the Baseball Classic, currently Venezuela over Nicaragua 4-0, Puerto Rico over Cuba 3-0, United States leading over Mexico 5-0, South Korea over Australia 7-2, Colombia over Panama 4-3, Dominican Republic over Israel 10-1, and Great Britain over Brazil 8-1. There we go. That is pretty much it. Is Hofstra at home? It is a neutral site game, I believe, Xavier. Appreciate you for tuning in. What's the gauntlet format? Pretty much, I guess the easiest way to say is like the 1 and the 2 seed pretty much get a semifinal bye. And like, let's just say there's like 10 teams, right? 10 will play the 9. Or no, it's more like, I guess, the second will get a quarterfinal, or not a quarterfinal, whatever. But anyway, 10 plays the 9. The winner of that game plays the 8. The winner of that game plays the 7. The winner of that game plays the 6, and so on. Again, if there's a lot of teams, then you can split it up into 2, and that's where the semifinal, like the first seed will, have their own little gauntlet. Second seed will have their own, and of course, the winners all play that. I think that'd be the best case to protect the small conferences. That's just me. All right, let's see what we got. Mahomes' glory days are done. ACL injuries are the number one injury in the sport. You never move the same after one. Yep. And he's a bum who dances around the pocket. I don't know about a bum. Gonzaga's joined the resurrected Pac-12. Yep, only for basketball. Who do you have dominating the second half of this game? I don't know. There's really no tell. Maybe Towson. Towson, I think, maybe seems to be better. But again, they seem to be better, but they're only up by 1. So that might work in the Hofstra's favor. I have no idea. I think this game could go either way. Hope we get a Zag State Mary's Conference Championship. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Korea winning this morning was huge as it got them the next round. Yeah, I know. South Korea, they were really, I mean, they were on life support. Hofstra will win. I've watched them a few games this year. They're valid. Gotcha. Yeah, again, Hofstra swept Towson this year. 78-61, 71-49. Those were the games. Those were the scores and when they played earlier. So, yeah, this is, again, Towson just giving them, all they can handle right now. The big conferences, you do use a variant of the gauntlet, yeah. If Mahomes played in the old NFL, you would have forced. See, this guy in, what are you doing? Oh, my gosh. This guy. Yeah, let me go ahead and, let me go ahead and let's put that in the chat there. This guy. Oh, my gosh. Possibly, again, I'm not excusing or, not going to disagree or whatnot. But, it is what it is. But, again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot as we're building this channel slowly but surely. Again, hopefully we have a good ending to this one. Again, it is free. Think of it more as a follow button if this is your first time here. This is what I do. I call games. Again, going to be calling the championship game tomorrow here. Again, probably, again, it won't be on YouTube, so I'll be covering it, of course. And then probably the same thing with the Pac-12 championship. That one probably will be, I don't know. I might have some competition tomorrow. I think Jaguar Gator's probably going to cover. It is what it is. I'm telling you that there's a Chiefs-Pats rivalry in the chat. Maybe the two franchises that outside, of course, the AFC North that I really dislike the most. Other than maybe the Cowboys. I don't know. Again, the Cowboys, but Chiefs with their little dynasty and the Patriots with theirs. So annoying. So annoying. I agree. The gauntlet format suits smaller conferences. It would be more fun. It would be more interesting for sure. Orville and I are the best. Oh, yeah, for sure. Had to say your piece. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. I do have a couple of coworkers graduating from Towson. Gotcha. Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Rest of this game. Again, 28-27. Your score. Again, unsure what I do tomorrow. The Exterminator's coming in the morning, so I'm good to really call anything after, I would say, at 10 or 11. I don't think there's a baseball game, though, in the morning. I don't know. Let me see. What we got tomorrow? Oregon, Maryland. That's on Peacock. That one might be good. Well, probably not, but, I mean, that might not be. They won't show the game here on YouTube, so I might cover it. Again, we'll be doing Monmouth and that one. That will be at 6 o'clock Central. Doesn't say the Pac-12 one is on Tuesday, or maybe that's going to be on a different day. That might be what it is. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm going to try to do a lot of games during the day. If I can. Got big money on Hofstra. Okay. Exterminator March is crazy. Texas got bugs in March. It's just the quarterly checkup. We do quarterlies over here every 3 months. Just making sure we're good. Just saying it just to spice up the chat. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I think both of you guys are done myself. I don't know. The Patriots, they were interesting. We'll see how they do this year. They should be good again, but we'll see. We'll see how they do. I think a lot of people got off for some reason. What the heck? A lot of people were covering. Now they're all on. No, okay, never mind. It was just weird. It was just being funky. And Jaguar Gator has popped off as of late. So that's good for him. Definitely good for him for sure. Be happy if Maryland can somehow make it to the Big Ten commercials quarters. Yeah. Dang, autocorrect, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that happens. I know Maryland again. They made it last year to the big dance, but for some reason they have just they were just bad this year. Of course, I only know that because I actually covered that. I covered Colorado State versus Maryland. I actually can't remember who won. Was it Colorado State? Maybe it was Maryland. Probably Maryland in a blowout. But, yep, did cover that one. That was fun. Let me go ahead and see actually who won. I actually don't remember. $149 total views. Yep. That's how it was back then. Maryland up by 2. It was a game winner. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Game winner. Wow. 42. Let's look at the chat. Look at that. Is that frozen? Let's see here. Not telling you, Olivia, you should clip your best calls and post them on social media to get you out there. Clip them for you just for just a good gross. Oh, you are correct. I don't know. It's I've thought about it. I just don't know. From the 42 stream. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You're probably right. Trisk, of course, an OG. Thank you again. 42 set hike. He's one of the first ones to redirect. He was actually one of the few to, well, he didn't redirect. He just sent a link. He stopped calling the game, and then he sent it over. His people over to me. Man. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's just, I don't know. I mean, for some reason, it just takes forever, like, to download even my own stuff. Like, sometimes it'll be okay to download immediately. And then there's other times where it won't let me download for a whole day. And then, it's like, okay, well, I don't know. Like, there was the Miami game where the coach was yelling at everybody on the court. Like, it's just going crazy on the ref. He got a tech, pushed down, apparently, I said a chair, but it was, I guess, like a sound system. Then he yelled at a cop, pointed and yelled at a cop. I wanted to I was going to work on that immediately after the game, but of course it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me download. So I'm just like, all right, well, kind of killed the momentum. Le'Veon Bell will fight Logan Paul in a rematch. He must not have enough. Yeah, well, I mean, Le'Veon Bell's a bum. There should be a this guy compilation. Yeah, this guy. But yeah, it's like sometimes, like it's like whenever, like nothing interesting happens, I can download my stuff. But whenever there's something, oh man, I want to definitely look at that. I want to download and clip the stream. Cannot download it, and then it's like, okay, then it's good for 24 hours later. Then I'm like kind of over it. Because yeah, I'm not really a good editor, and it takes a long time, and I have to be like in the mood. And even then, again, I don't really know what I can edit. Which, of course, if it's my stuff, I can take whatever footage I want. But if it's other stuff, I don't know what the copyright is. Yeah, this guy. I'm thinking of also kind of adding a playoffs. Like either it's a picture of Jim Mora or whatnot. I probably will. I'll probably get rid of I'll probably get rid of the Doc. And I'll probably add a Jim Mora one. Probably going to get rid of baseball. Going to get rid of the NFL. Again, getting rid of Dr. Pepper and Pop-Tarts for teams from now on. Like whenever baseball season starts. But we're going to keep the Steelers, Pirates, Goku, Turkey, this guy. And probably even get rid of the Penguins. So we'll have options. We'll definitely have options. For sure. But yeah, gonna keeping those. Hopefully we come back soon. Geez, this has been forever. Again, 38-36. 38-36. My bad. 28-27. 38-36 is the field goal percentage. Towson actually making more shots. Hofstra's made more threes, but they've attempted way more threes. They've out-rebounded Towson, but again, it doesn't really seem to matter. Towson, again, up by 1. We'll see again how they go. Keep Goku? Yes, we will. We will. Forever and ever. Even when I'm dead, that Goku will still be on here. He'll be for members. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it's way in the way. But again, you just never know. You never know. But anyway, 28-27. Towson leading again. Hofstra. Looks like we're working our way back. Towson, they're leading performers so far. I would say Tejada with 8 points. For Hofstra, you've kind of seen multiple players. And Meads look pretty good. Decady. Davis, again, the highlight, hasn't really been able to perform. Really hasn't. So we'll see if he turns it up here in the second half. And I do expect to see a little bit more scoring here. I do. I think we're going to end up in the 60s for both teams. Maybe even one of them touching 70. We'll see. But, yeah, looks like well, yeah. So Williamson going to have it. Williamson here for Towson. Towson now going right to left. Hofstra left to right. As this is Tejada. Tejada driving inside. Floater. Oh, it's off the side of the backboard. Rebounded there by Edmead. Edmead now to Cruz. Or pardon me, Cruz Davis. Davis with it beyond the arc. Now passing to Edmead. Edmead looking around here cheering for him. A neutral party. I'm just a guy calling a game. Appreciate you, though, for tuning in. Edmead with it beyond the arc. Heavy coverage, double coverage, finding Plotnikov. Plotnikov with it back to Edmead. Edmead cutting his way inside, driving the lane, puts it up, gets the basket and the foul. Let me go ahead and update the... just realized it's still... Whoa, what the... Still says half. There we go. Again, appreciate you for tuning in. Hopefully, again, it is a good one. So far, it's been all right. Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They switched ends. That's my bad. It's 29-28, but he is at the line and does get the friendly roll. So 30-28, again, in Mead. That's my bad. Again, just kind of switching ends here. This is Towson. Towson with it. This is Williamson at the logo. Now driving to the near side. Now going to the far side. Williamson driving inside. Puts it up. Off the glass. Gets the friendly roll. Tying the game back up 30-30. 19 to go here in the second half. Again, we just started. This is Edmead. Edmead here to Davis. Davis with it on the near side. He's cutting in. Looking around. Oh, he's stripped. And it's taken away by Towson. Here is Williamson now bringing up the court again, tied at 30 apiece. Williamson guarded by Edmead. As Williamson looking around. Going to the far side. Again, going right to left. Back to Tejada. Tejada passes to Conway for a three. That's short. Rebounded there by Davis. Davis with the rebound. Going left to right. Davis cutting inside. Davis losing the ball. Gets it right back. Davis goes up with it. Lays it in. Hofstra reclaiming the lead. 32-30. Come on, Hofstra, fight. Well, Hofstra leading 32-30. Again, appreciate you, Lou, for tuning in. Here's Williamson. Williamson with it on the near side. Stepping back. Step back three. That's too strong. And it's going to be rebounded there by Sunday. Sunday of Hofstra. Hands it off to Davis. Davis now with it on the far side, going left to right. Davis now with it, driving in the lane, spinning around, looking for a shot. Oh, he's stuffed, blocked. Tejada saves it before it goes out of bounds, finds Williamson. Williamson driving inside, now stepping back beyond the arc, finding, I've not even seen him play yet. He's stuffed by Sunday. Sunday with it to Edmead. Who the heck was that guy? I have no idea. But it doesn't matter. Edmead in the corner to Davis. Davis cutting inside. Step back jumper. That's good. Davis kind of heating up. Again, had a bad first half. I think it was a 2-pointer. It's saying 3, but I don't think that was a 3. I think it's 34-30. They're saying 35-30. I don't think. Okay, they move back to 34. CBS Sports Network is wrong. That's going to be 3, and Tejada drains it. Tejada answers back. 34-33. 16:56 to go. A 1-point game. Both teams kind of heating up here. Plotnikov here to Davis. Davis asking for the pick. Sunday does set it. Davis going to the far side, driving in. Davis spinning around, trying to get some elbow room. Hook shot. Doesn't get the friendly roll. Back to Davis, though. Davis to Edmead. Edmead with it on the far side, driving in. Floater, too strong. Rebounded by, well, that's going to be a jump ball. Conway pretty upset with himself as Hofstra wins it back. Lone Powell beat the crap out of Le'Veon Bell. I don't know. How's it going, Tammy? Good to see you. I didn't think you had the confetti. I'm not following there. Don's again, appreciate you guys. 34-33, Hofstra leading. Hofstra will be inbounding underneath their own basket, and me looking around, finding Davis. Davis seeking contact, and he does get it. Doumbia with the foul there for Towson. Again, 34-33, Hofstra leading by 1. Again, Towson into the half up by 1. Hofstra with the lead now. Davis inbounding here to Plotnikov. Back to Davis. Davis double teamed. Davis now looking for a teammate. Finding this is Edmead. Edmead with it. Beyond the arc. Setting the pick. Edmead moving around. 3. That's going to be too strong. Rebounded there by Towson. As I'm not too sure who the heck. I've not seen him play at all. Here we go. He's moving around. As fadeaway jumper. That's going to be short. And rebounded. Oh, went off Towson. Going to go to Hofstra. And I believe that's going to be a TV timeout. 34-33 is your score. Hofstra with the lead up by 1. So commercial break. Again, Hofstra leading. And again, Towson entered the half up by 1. Hofstra leading now by 1. ESPN probability chart. This is kind of interesting here. Despite how it's been, Hofstra is favored. Again, they've been favored the whole time, but look at this. Again, they're only up by 1, but a 68% chance to win. Isn't that interesting? Very interesting. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Again, try to get to the comment section as often as I can. Also, make sure to vote in the poll. Let me know who you think is going to win. Right now, 70% of you guys with Hofstra, 30% with Towson. And, of course, the winner will play Monmouth tomorrow. So, again, I'll be sure to cover that game again. Should know all the players by then. It has been a rough one for some reason. Maybe it's the similar colors. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know. I have no idea. It's been a bad performance by me. I'm not going to lie. Xavier pulling for Hofstra. Again, appreciate you, man, for tuning in. But, hey, you know, for every good performance, you have a bad one, I guess. That's me. Hayden Hurst retiring from... Okay, Hayden Hurst is retiring from the NFL. Interesting. A lot of NFL moves, too. Man, a lot of NFL stuff today. That was pretty wild. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in again. We are in a commercial break. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. It is free. Think of it more as a follow. Think of it more as a follow, folks. Again, we'll be covering Monmouth versus the winner of this game tomorrow. Currently happening, Gonzaga up on Oregon State 38-24. Robert Morris and Detroit Mercy tied at 8 apiece. Grambling leading 47-25 over Mississippi Valley. And Hofstra, of course, leading in the end. Towson 34-33. That's it. There's no other games happening. Again, Troy punches their ticket to the dance, 77-61 over Georgia Southern. And Furman doing the same thing, 76-61 over East Tennessee State. And, of course, again, Monmouth over Campbell, 74-64. It's been a very good game. Yeah, no, it's been pretty good. Both teams locked their doors. Will and Tomlin, and nice. Again, thank you, Tammy. Appreciate it. Towson winning for sure. Yeah, no, appreciate you again, Sports Fanatics. It's a good game. Again, unsure who wins. Hofstra dominated Towson in both games this season, 78-67, 71-49. We'll see, though. Towson's look good. Hofstra, though, with the momentum. Davis now with it here for Hofstra. He's driving in. Oh, seeking contact, puts it up, gets the foul. Doumbia called for the foul. Doumbia not liking it. And it looks like Davis will head to the line for a couple of shots. Just dropped a like. Appreciate it, Xavier. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. So Hofstra will have a chance to extend their lead as Davis averaging 20 points, only 6 tonight, but he is an 83% free throw shooter, so expect those points to rise up as there is the first. He does convert it. 2-point game, 15:43 to go here in the second half again. It's been back and forth. It really hasn't seen a, one way or the other. Really haven't. As Hofstra does release and does convert the second. 36-33. Davis gets both of his. As here is Williamson here for Towson. Lead changes 6. Biggest lead was Hofstra by 6. Again, that was way earlier in the first. As again, Williamson in the near corner. Looking around at the logo. Driving to the far side. Again, going right to left. Finding Tejada. Tejada with it. He's driving to the near side. In the near corner. Spinning around inside. Tejada gathers. Looking. Puts it up. Air ball. But then it's rebounded by Towson. Puts it up. And they're going to call a shot clock violation on Towson. So Emby, I think, had it, but he didn't put it up in time. And Hofstra will have it. St. Clair, St. Mary's, who you got? I'm going St. Mary's. I think St. Mary's is pretty good. All right, here is Ed Mead crossing half court again. A 3-point game. As Ed Mead driving to the near side, looking around, finding Davis. Davis with it. Far side. Davis spinning around, going in. Puts it up, seeking contact. No call, but gets the bucket. 38-33, Hofstra. Up by 5. As here is Williamson crossing half court again at the logo. Heavy defense here by Ed Mead. Williamson driving to the far side. Williamson spinning around, looking in, spinning, looking, floating. It's short. Rebounded by Ed Mead. Ed Mead with it. 14:30 to go here in the second half. Ed Mead racing down. Going to slow it down now. Slowing it down as he backs up behind the logo. It's on CBS Sports Network. ISO, appreciate you tuning in as he drives to the near side. Looking for contact. Getting contact, no call. Davis now with it. Davis beyond the arc. Jab step. Driving into the far side. Half spin. Davis gathering, looking, puts it up, call. Travel. Took too many steps. And that's a turnover for Hofstra. Towson with it. Never easy to beat a team 3 times in a season, especially a good quality team like Towson. That's fair. That's fair. We'll see. Appreciate you fanatics for tuning in. Again, it's on CBS Sports Network, folks. It is on CBS Sports Network. Or you can listen in right here on the Dr. DeLay Network. As here's Tejada going to the far side. Tejada driving in the lane. Tejada looking, puts it up. Called for the foul. Doesn't get the friendly roll, but Tejada will go to the line for a couple of shots. 5-point game. Tejada couldn't make it 3. Do you better just do this because you like it? Yeah, I kind of do this for a living, honestly. kind of do this for a living, trying to do this for a living, making it kind of slowly but surely. We're making it. We're grinding. We're rising on up as he does make the first. Again, Tejada, an 88% free throw shooter. Yeah, I call sports, man. I call sports. This is my second year now doing it here on YouTube. Well, really just in general. I haven't done it anywhere else. As Tejada releases and does convert. As it's a 3-point game, Hofstra leading by 3. Tejada has not missed a free throw this tournament. You're welcome. Appreciate you, Caroline. As here's Davis. Davis looking around. He's going to the far side. Hands it off. This is Plotnikov for 3, and he gets it. Towson player is down on the ground. He does not look like he's having a good time down there. Plotnikov again draining a 3. While Mbea is down on the ground holding his right knee. Keep going. I'll start tuning in. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I try. Again, more of an NFL guy. You can probably tell with the Steelers stuff in the back. That's where the channel's success really is. Definitely got a lot. Again, like entered football season with 400 subscribers. Came out of the Super Bowl with 6,400. So, yeah, kind of a big deal with football. Love football. I'm a football guy. As it looks like Mbea is being helped off. He is limping. Oh, man, I guarantee you he may have twisted his ankle. That's exactly what I went through. Man, oh, man. But anywho... yeah, no, football's the main one. Baseball is the second, I guess. You know, again, I do like baseball. But, of course, college basketball is really fun. I love college basketball. I really do. So, learning how to call it. Learning more and more each stream. And then I started doing hockey. Hockey is actually really fun, honestly. That was really great. You love me, do ya? Well, that's great. That's awesome. I guess it's better than the other one, which would be hate. Oh, man, yeah. Hopefully he'll be okay. He will probably not return. Mbea there for Towson is probably out. Tejada with it for Towson. 41-35 again, your score. Tejada looking around, trying to find someone, finding Williamson. He's driving to the far side. Williamson stepping back. Bounce pass inside to Doumbia. Doumbia with it. He's looking around, spinning around, trying to get in the paint. He's in the paint, looking up, puts it up, fouled. The bucket is not even close, but he will head to the line for a couple of shots as he's a 65% free throw shooter. Rather watch you call the game. Appreciate you, man. You're such a nice person. I don't know, actually. No, I mean, I try to be. But I don't know. I mean, I can actually be pretty nasty on here. I'm not even going to lie. Not even going to lie. But for the most part, I feel like I try to be as nice. Again, try to keep it PG as well, buddy. As there is the first. He actually is too strong. So the score remains 41-35. Again, Doumbia, a 65% free throw shooter, is Towson putting up their towels. Didn't even know that was a thing. And he does convert that one. 41-36, 5-point game with 13:06 left to go. Thanks for calling the game. Appreciate it's in the running, folks. Man, that's awesome. Make sure, folks, if you can, please put a W in the chat for in the running. He is a walking W, folks. A running W. Late night work session. As here is again Hofstra. Hofstra, this is Davis. Davis with on the far side. Davis to DeCady. DeCady driving in, and there's a call. And I believe that was a foul on Doumbia. And I want to say DeCady's going to go to the line for a couple of shots. Do you want to express your love for you? All right, appreciate you, man. And yeah, Mbea is being helped to the locker room. Again, he's probably not coming back. He's probably done this season. But all good. Appreciate you there. I guess we'll go Blick. Blick, appreciate you, man. DeCady at the line. DeCady is a 57% free throw shooter, so just not ideal. As there's the first. He does miss it. W, appreciate you, Caroline. That is your king. Okay, yeah. I hope I don't have to ban you. I really don't. Oh, I have seen people like you before, and they don't stick around because, yeah. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on. Here's the second. That one is good. 42-36. 12:46 left to go in the second half. 6-point game. As here is Towson. Towson bringing it down the court. This is Doumbia. Doumbia here on the near side. Back behind the arc. Now driving in. Looking around. Finding Williamson. Williamson at the logo. Williamson going to the far side. Fadeaway jumper. And it's going to be rebounded by Towson. Puts it up. Nothing. Now it's taken away by Davis. Loses the ball. Gathers it again. Davis finding Decady. Decady Plotnikov for three. Too strong. Rebounded there by Doumbia. Doumbia with it. Doumbia to the far side. Again, a 6-point game. Doumbia going inside, and now they're going to say there's a foul on Decady. I guess he may have pushed the player. I'm not too sure. What, your favorite game show? I don't really know if I'd have to think about that. Game show. I don't know. It's a good one. All right, inbounding here to, I believe this is Sek. Sek hands it off to Tejada. Tejada looking around, going inside, puts it up. Oh, he gets it through the contact. Tejada wants the foul, letting the referee know. No call, though. 4-point game. 11:47 left to go here in the second half. Tejada with 15 points. Here is, again, Edmead. Edmead's had a pretty solid game. Going to the far side. No. Jumper three. In and out Burger. Rebounded there by Hofstra. He's looking to put it up. Kicks it out to Plotnikov. Back to Edmead. Edmead with it. Again, at the logo. 4-point game. Edmead looking around, trying to get somebody. Kicks it to the corner to Katie for three. That's short. Rebounded there by Towson. This is Doumbia. Doumbia driving in. Doumbia puts it up. He's stuffed. Foul. Doesn't get the bucket, but again, we'll go to the line for a couple of shots. So Doumbia, well, I guess we'll wait till we come back. Commercial break, 11:14 left to go. Hofstra leading 42-38. Let's see here. Dr. Lay, who you got winning? March Madness? Oh, dude, I don't know. March Madness. Michigan looks really good. I like Michigan. Yeah, you're good. You're good, dude. Don't worry about it, Blick. Would have said UConn after the loss. Yeah, it's tough. Not Blick getting threatened. Yeah, it's just, again, Blick seems great, But, yeah, we've seen a lot. Oh, I love you. This spamming, caps. And then it's like, oh, they become a troll, and then they're gone. They're out of here. Then they're out of here. That's usually how it goes. But hopefully Blick is not like that. Blick seems like a nice guy. We'll see, though. Need Doc to save you from your drunkenness. Oh, my goodness. That's not good. Well, don't drink. There you go. Again, appreciate you, Ricky, for the W. Again, thank you in the running for the $5 super chat, man. Thank you. That really does help out the channel. So thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. You're probably the best Browns fan ever. You really are. Better than Nick Carnes and all of them on Twitter. Who's your team? I'm a Steeler fan, man. When it comes to college, I'm a Pitt fan, so not really much to talk about there. Watched the Georgia Southern game. No, I covered another game. I covered Monmouth and Campbell, so I was busy there. But yeah, no, I saw Troy won. That's a bummer. Georgia Southern had a nice run. They really did. Yin just got up on the chat. Yep. Orville and Yin will be a rivalry next year. Looking forward again. If you're a football fan, folks, make sure again to like and subscribe. That's where this channel's at its best. That's when the chat is going crazy. I'm not even kidding. I mean, we've had hundreds of people in here. College games, we've actually had thousands when it comes to the playoff. I mean, I'm not even kidding. This channel really pops off with football. It's a football channel. Most of my subscribers are football fans. But again, I do baseball. And, of course, again, doing March Madness, of course. We're already really in March Madness, right? We're in the conference tournament, so yeah, no, this is fun. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It is free. It actually says it right over there, I promise you. Think of it more as a follow. Don't think of it as a subscription. Mexico's coming back. Interesting. I'll have to check on that. And the next commercial break, as they're showing Cruz Davis here again, 10 points on the night. He only had 2 in the first, but again, coming alive here in the second. And that was kind of what was needed for Hofstra. USA, Mexico 5-2. Wow, interesting. All right, Doumbia at the line. Doumbia is a 65% free throw shooter as he does sink the first. UNC's best team in the country. We'll see. That's why, hey, we got to find out in March. Well, we're already in March, I guess. We'll find out in a few weeks. I appreciate you, Miss Tammy. As again, Doumbia with his second shot, and that one is good. 2-point game, 42-40. With 11 left to go. Bless up. As here is Ed Mead. Ed Mead with it down the near side, driving in. Now turning back around. Plotnikov with it now. He's looking for a teammate. Finds Ed Mead. Ed Mead now working his way back to the logo. As Ed Mead going to the near side, trying to find somebody. Sunday setting a pick. Ed Mead driving in. Puts it off the glass. Gets the bucket. Ed Mead. That was all him. 44-40 is your score. 10:44 left to go in the second half. This is Tejada. Tejada's been really impressive tonight. As Tejada beyond the arc. Plotnikov on the coverage. As Tejada drives inside. Puts it up and in and out. Berger. Tejada gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Gets his own rebound again. Puts it up and he's fouled. Unbelievable. Tejada missing left and right, but getting his own rebound. Finally called for the foul, and he'll head to the line for a couple of shots. Tejada, of course, has not missed all tournament. Conference tournament, that is. Again, an 88% free throw shooter. Pop-Tarts, there you go. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Yin and Orville. Patriots, Chiefs fans, man. There you go. Yawning over here, this guy. Goodbye, Alvin Kamara. Goes Saints side, Travis Etienne. Yep. All right, Tejada at the line. There is the first, and that's good. Again, Tejada has not missed all tournament. Willie, though. Willie, whenever they need him most, does he like the avatar? Will he disappear? Not on those, as he does make the second. 42-40. 44-42. Hofstra leading. Again, Hofstra with the ball. As looks like there's going to be a stoppage play. Looks like a medical timeout here for a play there for Hofstra. Couldn't quite get the name. Looks like that's Ed Mead. And Mead was bleeding. Now he's going to get bandaged up again. And Mead has had a really nice game. Again, we had a chatter earlier mention how Ed Mead was going to be a star. Go to the NBA. But, I mean, hey, looking really good. I can't say this guy's wrong. Try and get the name here. As we're back in action. Ed Mead with it. Driving down to the near side. Kicks it out to Plotnikov. He's driving in. Looking around. Trying to find somebody. Driving in the lane. Fadeaway jumper. That's in and out. Rebounded by Sunday. Then it's taken away by Williamson. Williamson to Doumbia. Doumbia puts it up high off the glass. Rebounded there by Davis. And now there's a push. A foul on Towson. Sec with the foul. Was I just imagine? Oh, Alanis. There we go. Alanis. Thought Alanis had a different color, not purple. Really want Doc to cover Pats Chiefs this season. Just see the reactions. Yeah, we'll see. Again, unsure. I'm sure, though, it might happen. I'm sure it'll be a featured game. 9:46 and counting. Hofstra up by 2. Sunday with it. Kicks it inside. Trying to find a teammate. This is Patterson. Patterson puts it up. Doesn't get the friendly roll. As now Tejada with the rebound. Tejada passes it outside. This is Williamson. Back to Tejada. Tejada with it again. Down by 2. Tejada with it again. Going right to left. Going to the near side. Tejada back to Williamson. 9:18 left to go in this one. 12 left to shoot. As Williamson driving inside. Jumper. That's good. What a shot. Guy in his face and everything. 44-44 with 9:05 left to go. Getting to be a pretty good game. As here's Plotnikov. Plotnikov here to Davis. Davis with it beyond the arc. Sunday setting the pick. As Davis falls down, loses the ball, gets it back. Now there's a jump ball, which will be Towson's. Now there's a little bit of a scrum. Oh, they're kind of... Sek still won't let go of the ball. Davis wants it back. Doesn't really matter. More of a pride thing at this point. I think it's all about the pride, the mind games. Again, 8:52 left to go. Towson will have it. Davis just wouldn't let go of the ball. Chiefs are beasts. They have been pretty good. Doc's commercial should end with them saying, this guy, yeah. We'll do some. I'm sure I'll get some commercials. Actual games on CBS Sports Network. CBS Sports Network. You're representing Blaine, Pennsylvania. Appreciate you, Jim. Thank you again for your support of the channel. Again, we're just kind of... I don't know if there's going to be a... Not sure. There might be a issue here. I'm not sure. Sorry, Doc. No, you're good. No, I don't know why you're apologizing. You're good. They are reviewing. Hold on. They're reviewing the jump ball. Don't know why. Davis again falling down. Oh, wow. Sek. So, okay. So, Davis again getting up, and then someone... So, they called the jump ball. All right, so this is what pretty much happened. They called the jump ball. Davis has the ball, pretty much wins it. Gets up with it. Then someone tries to rip it out. Then Sek tries to win it back. Again, all this after the whistle. So, I think if anyone's going to get in trouble, it's going to be Towson. That is my guess. Chiefs need more run threat. Yeah, they got it in Walker now. Kind of a bummer. Don't really want the Chiefs to be any good anymore. So both teams really want to win. Yeah. No, it's a good one. Again, the winner plays Monmouth tomorrow for the right to go dancing. Go Tigers. Appreciate you, Lawrence. Appreciate you for tuning in. Got a good one. Let's see what we got. Double tech. But I don't... Double tech. Hold on. I didn't hear... I heard double tech, but, I don't know for what. For who? Okay, so it looks like it's on Davis and Sek. So there you go. That's who the double T is going. Four, 44, 44, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, making me sad. This guy. So this guy. Oh my gosh. Oh man. That's great. Looking forward to getting canceled one day. Hopefully in the future. Not today. It is what it is, though. All right, we're back. 44-44. As here's number 4 with the ball, Williamson. Williamson driving inside. Jumper, too strong, poked away, and it's going to be last touch by the Tigers. So it's going to be Hofstra ball. 8:32 left to go. Again, we got a tie game, folks. It's been pretty good. Back and forth. Back and forth. Lead changes 6. Ties, well, again, we're at 1-4. A lot of 4s. You got 190 on these boys. Oh, man. Good luck, man. Good luck. We actually had a better earlier in the other game on 200. He won 200, so. I pull for everyone in their bets. I really do. Even if there's conflicting. So we have a stoppage of play again. Unsure what's really happening here. As the referees are just... Oh, there's a clock issue. I see the issue now. They had 84 minutes on the clock. That's not good. That's definitely not good at all. I'm going to put 8:36 back on the clock. 4-4-4-4, number 4. Yep. All right, here is Ed Mead. Ed Mead with it. With it on the, again, at the logo. Ed Mead looking around, trying to find a teammate. Enmead still again being guarded by Williamson, finding Davis on the far corner. Davis cutting inside, driving the lane. Pump fakes, puts it up. He draws the foul, and he will head to the line for a couple of shots. Davis, an 83% free throw shooter. Appreciate you, Saint, for tuning in. Appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you again, guys, for watching. As Davis again going to the line, 83% free throw shooter. Not too shabby. Of course, this would break the tie. He's got 10 points tonight, averages 20. He gets 11. As that does indeed, again, give Hofstra the lead. 45-44. Davis only had 2 points in the first half. He is definitely looking much better here in the second, as he does convert the second. 46-44 is your score. This is Tejada. Tejada bringing it down, going right to left. Tejada guarded there by Decady. Tejada, mid-range jumper. That's going to be in and out. Berger, that is. Rebounded there by Enmead. Enmead there to the far side. This is Davis. Davis getting a lot of the ball here in the second half. He just jacks up a three. Oh, he's feeling it. A deep three to make it a 5-point game. Hofstra 49, Towson 44, 7:45 left to go in this one. Here is Williamson again. Towson now down by 5. Got to get something going. Guarded there by Enmead. Towson looks like calling Tejada for the pick. Williamson to Tejada. Tejada bounce pass inside. Conway. Conway's pass goes wildly out of bounds. And that is going to be Hofstra ball whenever they come back. Commercial timeout. Hofstra 49, Towson 44. The winner meets Monmouth in the CAA Center. What am I talking about? Final. I had a good run there and I blew it. What in the world am I doing? Yeah, Hofstra. Pop-Tarts, yep. He had Texas A&M to win. Hofstra and St. Mary's 190 to win. Oh my gosh, good luck. Joe pulling for the Pride. The Hofstra Pride and the Towson Tigers. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Again, it is free. Look at that. It's free. If you like sports, this is the channel for you. Again, covering a lot of college basketball as of late. Of course, again, ready for college or March Madness. And, of course, the MLB season will be here. But, of course, this channel is mainly the NFL. I cover a lot of the NFL, a lot of college football. Again, I do play-by-plays for that. Have a lot of success there again. Pretty fun. Hopefully, I'll see you for football season if you're a football fan. Again, that's kind of the meat and potatoes of the channel. But again, we do a lot of other things, obviously, covering Towson and Hofstra. And I'll be back tomorrow again. The winner of this game will take on Monmouth in the CAA Championship. And, of course, you can listen to that right here on the Dr. Delay Network if you're not able to find the game. I got you covered. So make sure again to subscribe, and I will pop up right there on your feed tomorrow night. I believe that's at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. It's like 7 Eastern, 6 Central. I don't know. But it's on tomorrow. I promise I'll be here. Make the thumbnail as soon as I know the winner of this game. Caleb Williams, Pride Duck. Yeah. Oh, it's over for me. It's over. What happened? We're in a timeout there, Carla. Appreciate you again for tuning in. Towson could win it all. That's a bold claim. Towson has got to win this one first. It's got to win this one. They're down by 5. Hofstra, again, with the ball up 5. We're returning back again. 7:22 left to go in the second half. Spread its wings a little bit with the goal. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Collab with any other streams. I have chatted with JG9, and again, we might do something. That might happen. We'll see. And because there seems to be mutual interest with JG9. And, of course, Rising Rhino. I collab with him all the time. We'll be collabing for the draft. Here is Enmead. Enmead with it going left to right. Again, Hofstra up by 5. Passes to Sunday. Sunday to Davis. Davis with it beyond the arc. Driving. No, he pulls up for a jumper. That's going to be off the mark. Knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say it remain. Well, actually, I don't know. They're not showing anything. Looks like it's going to be Towson ball. I love it when they don't show what I need to see. As here is Towson down by 5. Again, Williamson with the ball. 49-44. You might be alum. Oh, yeah, it's all good. Got to rep your team, of course. Here's Williamson. Williamson again beyond the arc. Now driving in. Looking around, trying to find a teammate. Tejada kind of popping free. Williamson still with the ball, though. Looks like it's personal between him and Ed Mead. Pulls up. Jumper. Oh, he's got it. Oh, it looks so personal. Those guys were just back and forth for like 20 seconds. Him and Ed Mead. Williamson and Mead. Here's Ed Mead with it. Again, up by 2. Hofstra 49, Towson 47. Finding Sunday. Sunday back to Ed Mead. Again, Williamson covering Ed Mead. Finding Davis back to Ed Mead. Ed Mead with it. Double covered now by Sek as he passes to Decady. Decady back to Ed Mead. 7 seconds left to shoot. Jab step. 3. That's an air ball. And it's going to be taken away by Tejada. Tejada with it. 6:07 to play. Again, a 2-point game. 49-47. Williamson with it. 6 minutes and counting. Looks like he's calling for the pick. Pick is made. Driving into the basket. Spinning around in the lane. Fadeaway jumper. That's good. Williamson is heating up before our very eyes. Tying it at 49. Davis with it. 5:40 left to go in the second half. Towson again. We're down 5 just a few moments ago. But of course, have answered back. Can Davis answer back? Davis driving inside, looking around, trying to go up with it. Finding Decady. Decady on the corner, driving inside. Now drives inside again. Hands it off to Plotnikov. He shoots, and it's going to be too strong. Rebounded there by Sek. Did I mess up on the Plotnikov? No, I was right. Williamson with it. 5:10 left to go in the second. Again, 49-49. The Towson crowd is loud. They are clearly more there. I mean, the crowd is just a Towson crowd. As Williamson going to the far side, driving inside in the lane. Just a one-handed shot. Oh, my goodness, what a shot! This guy, Williamson, is just on fire. He can't miss right now. The first lead since the half. Timeout, Hofstra. Williamson will just not give up. He's making everything. Unbelievable fadeaway hook shot high off the glass. That was a great shot. Again, double covered by Mead and Davis. Unbelievable. That'll be on the highlights later if you want to watch the highlights. That's going to be on there. Unbelievable. That was so good. Oh, my gosh. You have money on Towson, cash out or keep it going. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. Towson up by 2. That was great. That was a great shot. Soccer channels, Michael talks football. I have to do soccer first. But yeah, I got you. Haven't seen Rhino. Yeah, he's coming back. He put out a post, I think, the other day. Go Towson. Yeah, looking good. But yeah, man. Wasn't able to make the game. Can't find the streamer. You're doing good. Appreciate you, Joseph. Appreciate you, man. Hype for Towson. Gotta like. Oh, man, that was great. I mean, again, I'm a neutral. Don't think it's a Towson shirt. And Paul Skeens, he's pitching tonight, so I'm repping him. I'm just a neutral guy, man. It's, whoever wins, right? But yeah, that was great. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. I'll rip people for whatever. I keep it real. You gonna keep it going? All right. Good luck, man. Good luck, Patel. Appreciate you again. Appreciate all you guys again for hanging out. So bet your mortgage. No, don't. I would. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I said that, Dragos. I don't know if those words ever came out of my mouth. Good luck. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do. Again, I'll be back tomorrow. Winner of this game, of course, plays Monmouth. I will be covering the final. So hopefully I see you guys for that one. Again, most likely, again, that'll be happening. And I'll be covering another game. I just don't know which other game I'll be covering tomorrow. Probably another, like a Big Ten Peacock game or something. But anyway, we're working our way back. 51-49. That was crazy there by, again, Williamson. You want Towson trust Hofstra strengths? I don't know. Again, it's been back and forth. I'm just, again, neutral party. I want to make that clear. But that was crazy. Williamson with the shot of the day. He is just on fire right now. Did he cool off after the timeout? Williamson with 15 points. He's 7 for 18. That means he was 4 for 15 prior to that. He had been struggling from the field, but has clearly heated up the last few minutes. Again, Towson crowd is just loud. All right, here is Hofstra. This is, again, Mead. And Mead hands it off to Decady. Decady to Davis. Davis to Plotnikov. Plotnikov back to Davis. Davis looking around. Davis heavily covered. Now breaking free. Jumper 3. Oh, he drains it. And Hofstra taking the lead once again, 52-51. As here's Williamson again. The hot hand here for the Tigers. 4:15 and counting. Williamson at the logo. Williamson and Edmead are clearly talking. Here's Tejada. Tejada with it, puts it up. Doesn't get the basket, but gets the foul, so he'll head to the line. And I believe this is a 1-and-1, but we'll find out. Tejada, 88% free throw shooter on the day. Already liked and subscribe. Appreciate you, Jeff. You're a legend. Thank you. Thank you very much. Need this Towson, and we'll see. I don't know. Lawrence. Again, appreciate you, though, for tuning in. What a fun game. It has really turned into that. It really is. As there's the first. That's it out. So it was not a 1-and-1. I do apologize. Again, wasn't sure. I thought I saw bonus, but guess that was not the case. So, again, Tejada missing actually his first free throw of the tournament. That actually just happened. Will it be a back-to-back? It is not. Ties it up 52-52. 4:07 left to go in the second half. This is close. Hands it off to Decady. Decady to Plotnikov. Plotnikov back to Davis. Davis with it beyond the arc. Trying to find a teammate. Double covered. Breaking free. Davis driving inside. Stepping back. Moving a lot, but not really going everywhere. Now he is. Finds Edmead. Edmead driving inside. Floater. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Offensive foul there on Uetu. So it's going to be Towson ball. 3:45 left to go. Looks like they're cutting away to another commercial. That's stupid. Just came back. But 52-52 is your score. 3:45 left to go in this one. It's been great. What a fun game. Yeah. Let's see. I always thought Hofstra sounds like a good game for German Hall. Hofstra. Yeah, maybe. Mid-major Majesty, maybe. 88%. Yeah, pretty good, but I mean, he's shot even better in the tournament. I just don't know the actual percentage. Hofstra, they don't show you they go in. Yep. And appreciate you, man. I saw you at the beginning of the stream. Appreciate you, man, for sticking it out. Houston, this game is pretty good. What's the foul count, if you don't mind? I believe it was 7-7 or 8-7. I don't know if I can find that on ESPN. Let's see if I can find it right now. I'll try to find it, man. I'm sorry if I can't. It has the total fouls for the game at 12-12. Like, it doesn't have the second half. Yeah, my bad. As soon as it comes back, I'll be sure to let you know. I promise. Currently happening in other games right now. Again, Nichols State losing to UT RGV 79-59. That's the Southland quarterfinal. Gonzaga leading 52-40 over Oregon State. Robert Morris leading 36-33 over Detroit Mercy. And Weber State leading 22-21 over Eastern Washington. That is what's happening in the college basketball world. Turnover. Is he showing the game? Of course not. This guy. Let's see here. Going to catch, they take another lead. All right. Good luck. Got to do what you got to do. We're going to be back again. 3:45 left to go. It's been a good one. Again, make sure to let me know who you're pulling for down below. A lot of Hofstra. No worries. Appreciate you. I'm cooking, watching. Gotcha. Again, appreciate you, Marker. Hofstra is selling. We'll see. Again, we'll see who wins. Again, let me know down below. You got Hofstra or Towson? In the poll, 67% Hofstra. But we'll see if that holds. Let's see, again, the winner will play Monmouth. That is on 7 at 7 Eastern time. Again, I'll be live, of course, for that one again. Probably won't find that on YouTube. If you do, good luck. If you don't, I'll be here covering the game. Money on Towson. Gotcha. All you do is win. All right. Good luck, man. A lot to go Tigers. Hofstra is losing. Hofstra versus refs. Towson needs this win. They both need the win. Points in the half. Tejada and Williamson 21. The rest of the team 3. So really just rename Towson to Tejada and Williamson. By the way, Hofstra at 8 fouls. Towson at 7. So there you go. That's the foul count for the half. Towson going to be inbounding it. Again, going right to left. As this is Williamson heavily guarded by Edmead. Edmead now kind of backing off. Williamson at the logo. Tejada setting the pick. Williamson driving to the lane. Now backing off, spinning around, loses the ball, and he dives for it on the ground. He's called for a timeout, and they're going to say a jump ball. Wow, they did not give him the timeout. They called jump ball. Oh, that's a tough one. Hofstra with the possession arrow, so Hofstra will have it. Wow, that's interesting. So let's see. Now the coach is asking for an explanation, and honestly, rightfully so. Not really going to get a big one, as looks like Hofstra will have it to Katie inbounding here to Edmead. And Edmead has also had a great night. Crossing half court again, going left to right, 3:22 and counting. Edmead with it beyond the arc. Edmead calling for a player. That is Sunday, setting the pick. Edmead with it at the logo, driving to the far side. He just pulls up a 3, too strong. Rebounded by to Katie. To Katie back to Davis. Davis with it. He's at the logo. 3 minutes and counting here in the second half. Davis driving in, spinning around. Davis, fadeaway jumper, high floater. That's an air ball. And then it's going to be out of bounds on Sunday. Sunday last touched it. So Towson ball with 2:48 left to go. Sorry about the voice there. When that happens, water. All right, 2:48 left to go. It would be nice to have another person here because the commentators, professionals do. It's just me. 2:45 left to go here in the second half. Again, Williamson with it. For Towson, 52-52. Couldn't be any closer. Floats it to Tejada. Tejada, mid-range jumper, too strong, as it's going to go out of bounds. Actually bounces over the backboard. So it's back to Hofstra. 2:32 left to go. Heart is pounding, yeah. Mike pulling for Hofstra. Here is Hofstra. This is Edmead. Edmead with it at the logo. Davis setting the pick as Edmead kind of chills back. Going back to the logo now. Going to the far side again. Going left to right. Edmead guarded by Williamson. 3. That's good. Edmead just pulls up a 3 with Williamson in his face. 55-52. That was big. Here is Tejada with it. Tejada with 2 minutes to go. Driving to the far side. Tejada calling for some help. Tejada now driving inside. Mid-range jumper. That's an air ball. Rebounded, though. Puts it up. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Falls down. Ball goes off a player. They're going to say off Hofstra. Hofstra players are pretty adamant that it went off Towson because they're asking for a challenge, and I think you're going to get it. Give me a sec. Looks like Hofstra is going to challenge. Again, I didn't even know you could challenge until like last week, which is crazy. But yeah, so it looks like I think Hofstra is going to win this. You were, yeah, Alanis, you were correct. Again, Edmond is pretty good. Or Edmead, pardon me, Edmead. Airball University, yeah. Took brother a surprise UVA Virginia Tech game. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. That is pretty neat. Airball University. I don't know about all that. It was tough. That's tough timing to get an airball. I agree. Again, we are in a commercial break. Hofstra 55, Towson 52. Again, we'll see what they rule after the timeout. Glad you have this. Oh, yeah, you know what, man. Appreciate you guys. Again, I try to get games that I know will not be covered, again, by streams. So I will do my best to do that. That's essentially what I do when it comes to college. When it comes to college basketball. Anyway, yeah, again, they're looking at it still at the replay, so we haven't really had a decision yet. Replay. Towson puts it up, gets his own rebound, falls down, loses control. And I don't know. Honestly, you really can't tell. I want to say it's last touch by Towson. I can't tell from that angle. That's a pretty terrible angle. Michael Pittman with a nice pick. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's an okay move. You know, it's good. I think we just need some more speed on the outside, man. We definitely need some playmakers there with Pittsburgh. It's just, I don't know if Pittman is that guy. He's good over the middle, but I don't know. We'll see. And it's better than what we had last year for sure. Panthers, when you got Kenny Pickett. Hey, I still pull for Kenny, man. He gets bullied by everybody, so. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in. So if Hofstra wins, they'd be favored over Monmouth. Yeah, I think the winner of this game is going to be favored, but I don't know. Maybe with not how they play tonight. We'll see. You're the goat. I'm okay. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, ZK. Thanks for, no problem. Appreciate you, Mike. Again, appreciate you guys. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, again, they're still in a review. I want to say it went off sec. But anyway, if you do like it, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. Again, covering college basketball, of course, right now, as March Madness is upon us. But again, I'm more of a football channel. Again, cover Steelers, but also, again, 2 other games. It's not just a Steelers channel. Again, you can look at my history as proof. I covered 3 games every Sunday. Steelers game, other window that's not the Steelers game, and then Sunday night. Call on the court is overturned. It's going to be Hofstra ball. Hofstra ball with 1:47 left to go. Again, they're up by 3, so that's a good challenge. Subscribe. Appreciate you, man. You're a legend. Appreciate you, man. All right, here is Enmead. Enmead with it, crossing half courts. Looking around, driving to the near side. Now going to settle down at the logo. Again, 1:36, 20 on the shot clock. Hands it off to Davis. Davis with it at the logo. Davis kind of just chilling, killing the clock. 10 left to shoot. Davis going to the far side, driving in. Pump fakes. Fadeaway jumper. Short. Last touch by Towson. And now Towson saying that should be challenged. Let's see. Let's look at the replay. Short. Tejada was there. Oh, that is so close. Honestly, it looked like Decady. Yeah, it's off Decady. Decady kind of made a face like it went off him, but the referee still pointed for Hofstra. That's interesting. Decady, of course, for Towson, Tejada for, or pardon me, Decady for Hofstra, Tejada for Towson. So I think this is going to be, Towson ball if they challenge. If they challenge. These Monmouth Hops. Yeah, we'll see. Just needed a quarterback. I mean, I'm okay, Rodgers, for one more year. We'll see. Oh, well, there's another angle here that might be. Yeah, I think. Oh, man, that last touch there by Tejada. I don't know. This might just be a call. It's so close where I think they're just going to be like the NFL. The call stands. I genuinely don't know. Oh my gosh, that is as close. I don't even know. I can't. I'm looking at it. They might be here all night. Go Browns. Yeah. Maybe 6-11 this year. We'll see, Mike. I don't know. Acting like, hey, I'm not. I definitely think this game can go either way. Williamson is not losing this game. He's been pretty good. Horrible call. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that other replay was very interesting. Tejada may have touched it last. Wow, I mean, that is crazy. 2 crazy replays back to back. Kind of killing the momentum, too, which is a shame. This has been quite a great game the last, I would say, 10 minutes. It has really, again, it's been a close game the entire way, but the intensity and everything has just really ramped up. And now it's kind of being killed by these challenges. That's kind of a bummer. It looks like Towson is going to get the ball. I believe. Give me a sec. Towson ball. Look at that. It's Towson ball. Man, oh man. So Towson ball. So the challenge is won. So back-to-back challenges. Definitely not Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin lost so many challenges. It's unbelievable. But anywho, Towson will have it. So again, they're down by 3, 121. You just need a bucket. You don't need 3. We'll see what they do. Doumbia going to inbound it here to Williamson. Williamson taking it up the court again. 120 and counting, a 3-point game. Williamson at the logo. Tejada coming to help. Williamson floats it to Tejada. Tejada driving inside. Puts it off the glass. Gets the friendly roll and the foul. And he will head to the line for a chance to tie the game. Unbelievable. Under looking good, probably. I don't know what the under is, but yeah, low-scoring game. How much time? And we're about at a minute. Minute 06. Minute 06. Again, we'll try to provide time updates pretty rapidly here. Tejada, 88% free throw shooter, 7 for 8, as he does convert. Ties it up, the 3-point play, 55-55. With 1:05 to go. Tejada with 21 points on the night. Ted Mead with it on the near side. Again, going left to right. This is Davis. Davis for Hofstra. Hofstra with the ball. 53 seconds. 15 left to shoot. Davis with it. Chilling beyond the arc. Ed Mead sets the pick. Davis going inside. Now at the corner. Far corner. 7 to shoot. Driving inside, 40 seconds left. Davis kicks it to Ed Mead. Ed Mead's got to get it off, puts it up. That's short. Rebounded by Towson. Towson with it with 33 seconds. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They call a timeout with 27 seconds. Towson with a huge advantage and with the chance to win the game. Hofstra wins by 4. Javen with the script. That'd be pretty crazy. In here screaming at you. I'm sorry, James. This is pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy, honestly. Unbelievable. 55-55, 27 seconds left. Towson with the ball. And oh, man. Last time you tuned, it was 44-44. Oh, wow. Going to be a tie game, and I think Towson gets the last shot in overtime. Oh, it'll be interesting. Again, honestly, I'm kind of down for OT. The way this game has gone, it really, honestly, kind of fits. ESPN right now giving Towson a 55% chance to win this game. That is the reality of the situation. It's over. We'll see. Marker's saying Townson's going to cash the money. You bet your house on this. Good luck, James. It's always the best games you bet. Let's go. Appreciate you, Alvaro, for tuning in. Appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Again, make sure to leave a like before you go. And subscribe to the channel if you're a fan of college basketball. Again, going to cover a lot of college basketball on the channel. And, of course, again, if you love the NFL, that is what I mainly cover. NFL, college football. Football is king. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's free. Think of it as a follow. 27 seconds left to go. Again, 55-55. Towson. I believe everyone's coming back from the timeout. Again, Towson will have the ball. 27 seconds left. 24 seconds on the shot clock. So a 3-second difference. We'll see what Towson does. Whose ball is Towson? Towson with it. Steve sign Rico down. Yep. I'm okay with it. Again, I just needed the contract. I have no idea. All right, inbounding here to Williamson. 25 seconds left. Williamson chilling at the logo. It looks like they're going to hold it for the last shot. Williamson, again, has been really hot the last 10 minutes. Williamson going to the far side. Bounce past it to Hofstra. Hofstra with the last shot. He's driving in. Fade away. Looking for contact. Shot clock violation. Davis with it. Shot. No good. We're going to overtime. Hofstra was looking for the foul. Hofstra's still looking for a foul. Unbelievable. That was just not really good, honestly. Hofstra going for it all. Hofstra looking for the foul. And Davis, I think he even shot it too late, too. But this one is going to overtime. Oh, my gosh. Hofstra is still upset. He's upset on the bench. He's flipping out. I'm just going to put one just in case. Again, it wouldn't shock me if we go to a second. Devontae saying, thank the Lord. OT, what a joke. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. That is crazy. This is crazy, man. What a game. What a game. Going to briefly go over the stats real quick, just so you guys know who's been doing what. Coleman, no points. This is Towson, by the way. Sek with 4 points. Hofstra with 21. Williamson with 15. Conway with 3. And Bay with 2, but he is out. I think he's probably done for the season. Again, a severe injury earlier. Doumbia with 7. Womack with 3. And Indefo with 0. For Hofstra, this is Decady. Decady with 8. Sunday with 2. Ed Mead with 16. Davis with 18. Plotnikov with 8. Onoetu with 0. And Patterson with 3 points. Again, this game is in overtime. Want to have year-round football? Well, I mean, I'll do a little bit of the UFL. We'll see. Need OT. It is OT. Yeah, it is OT. We're in overtime now. Yeah, appreciate you guys again. Make sure to like and subscribe, folks, for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Again, this is what I do at Call Games. It is free to do so. Why can't you show the game? I'm not a member of CBS. Definitely not. But again, I will gladly do it for $1 million. I promise you. $1 million super chat. I will show the game, and the channel will go gone. But $1 million is $1 million. 55-55. Again, 5 minutes of overtime. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Let's go, Pitt from the Fort. Appreciate you, man. Again, I'm actually not from Pitts. I am from Reading, though, but living in Texas. Tip-off. Won by Hofstra. Hofstra is going left to right. This is Ed Mead. Ed Mead on the far side. Going to the far side, hands it off to Sunday. Sunday handing it off to Davis. Davis with it. He's driving around. Finding Ed Mead. Ed Mead with it. Ed Mead going to the far side. Going in. Kicks it out to Plotnikov. Oh, and he gets contacted. And they're going to say he was shooting. Oh, my goodness. Plotnikov that was a really delayed shot. He's going to apparently be given 3 shots. I don't really think that was a great call. It is what it is. Plotnikov going to the line. And he is an 88% free throw shooter. Towson is pretty upset. Towson fans are shouting some crazy language. GG, 55-55, that's crazy. Appreciate looking at the scoreboard on. Oh, gotcha, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I mean, he clearly... So, Plotnikov was shooting, like, after he was contacted. Towson coach pretty upset again. 4:34 left to go. This is getting pretty crazy. Plotnikov at the line again. 88% from the line. He misses the first. Misses the first again. Pretty automatic, but... maybe not. Plotnikov again at the line for a second. There it is, and it's good. Apparently, his foot was on the line. The membership cost me going up. No, it's 99 cents forever. If you just want to give more, it's $4.99, but I'm not going to push that. 99 cents for sure. That'll always be there. Might add more tiers, though, as this is Williamson. Williamson with it on the far side. Again, going right to left. Williamson for three. That's off. Rebounded by Sunday for Hofstra. Hofstra with it. This is Ed Mead. Ed Mead with it. Finding Davis. Davis back to Ed Mead. Ed Mead on the far side. Again, going left to right. He's driving in. Going in the lane. Floater. Alley-oop. Oh, and look at that. Takady slamming it home. 58-55. Your score, 3:50 left to go in overtime. Here is Tejada crossing half court. Going right to left again. 8 lead changes in this one. Crazy Tejada going in. Looking for contact. Shot. Foul. Buckets. He will head to the line with a chance to tie the game. Tejada looking like, hey, where was that earlier? Tejada, again, has been pretty darn good at the line. 88%, you say? Yeah. Apparently multiple 88%ers have just missed. Let me go ahead and, I don't know, if I get another commercial break, we'll do another poll, and we'll try to get more of an accurate there. You sound better. Appreciate you, Jack. That's what I go for. And 58-57. There's a little bit of a delay here. A long delay. What the heck? Glass. Yeah, no, the Rico Dowdle. Again, I just want to know this contract. No one's really released it. So, I don't know what's going on. The officials are chilling. Stop spoiling. Yeah, don't spoil, which, by the way, it's actually not 58-58 because the actual ESPN website still says 58-57. So this is like, yeah, that's live. What a game. It is crazy, CB. Looks like they just reviewed Davis. Davis with the foul. Davis is gone. Davis has fouled out. That is tough. That is tough news for Cruz Davis. Davis with a good night. Again, terrible first half, only 2 points, but finishes with 18. Tejada releases and does get it. There it is. Maybe he's a soothsayer. 58-58. Your score, 3:39 left to go in overtime. Davis will have to watch from the bench. It's up to Ed Mead and company. Ed Mead with it at the logo. Going to the near side. Double covered by Sek. As now he's moving. Ed Mead going to the far side. Driving inside. Looking now. He's retreating back behind the arc. Again, 3:20 and counting here in overtime. 7 to shoot. He jacks up a 3. Short. Rebounded by Takady. He falls down. And apparently he was fouled by Coleman. I didn't really think there was a foul there, but it is what it is. Just leaping. And Coleman, I guess, was in the area, so they gave him the foul. So Patterson will head to the line. And he is a 75% free throw shooter. He has not attempted a free throw tonight. He only has 3 points. Hasn't really done anything. Hasn't really done much, but an opportunity here to put his team up top. It's a 1-and-1, and he makes the first. That was big. Had under 131 this game. Jeez. 59-58. As there's the second and gets it 60-58. Hofstra taking a 2-point lead with 3:12 and counting. This is Williamson. Again, the winner takes on Monmouth tomorrow. What a game. Back-to-back what games, really. Again, Monmouth and Campbell was pretty impressive as Tejada moving inside. Kicks it out. Driving in. Tejada looking for the ball. Tejada gets it for 3. A deep 3. He drains it. And Towson reclaiming the lead, 61-60. Hofstra with it, 2:45 left to go. This is Ed Mead. Ed Mead with it at the logo on the far side. Finding Sunday. Sunday with it. Sunday hands it off to Ed Mead. Ed Mead trying to get the foul, and Mead driving inside, hands it off to Sunday, floater, gets it! And Hofstra reclaiming the lead, 62-61, 2:25 to go in overtime. Here's Tejada for Towson. Tejada looking around, covered by Katie. Tejada with a deep three again. That one's too strong. Rebounded by Mead. Hofstra now with the possession and the lead. By Davis. Yeah, Davis had a good one. But he'll have to watch as Mead looks to keep the lead. Mead with it. Pump fakes on the near corner. Now going back to the points. Mead going to the far side. Pulls up a three. Oh, he drained it. Unbelievable. What range. 65-61. Timeout. Hofstra. And we're going to a commercial break. 65-61. Hofstra leading by 4. Epitone March Madness. It is. It is crazy. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this poll in before we come back. What do you guys think? Was that the dagger, folks? Who wins? Towson, Hofstra. Hofstra up by 4, but Towson again, whenever Hofstra pulls away, Towson always seems to come back and take the lead by 1 or 2. That's how it's been. Under 131 may be good. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. We're at 126. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of fouls are going to be happening in the... Yeah. They're about to be cooked. Yeah. Is that the dagger? Don saying it's the dagger. We'll see. Again, 65-61. What a game. Lots of Towson. Appreciate you, Danny. Thank you again. Folks, again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks. Again, it is free. All you're going to get is more coverage of sports. Again, we're all sports fans here. So, again, if you're not subscribing, I guess you're not a sports fan. It's fair. It's fair. That's understood. You're a casual. I get it. You're a casual. It's all good. Real fans only. But anyway, yeah, again, I'll be back on tomorrow. The winner of this game, which if the results hold, Hofstra would be moving on. Hofstra would take on Monmouth, but of course Towson, just again only down 4. They could of course have that date with Monmouth themselves. But I'll be back on tomorrow covering that game right here on the Dr. Delay Network. And again, if you're a football fan, that is really the specialty of the channel. That is the meat and potatoes. That is where the channel is at its best. So again, make sure to subscribe for that. It's not just the Steelers channel. Even though we are awesome, there is other teams I cover. Again, I covered everybody at least once last year. 1:49 left to go. Towson will have the ball and will try to get a basket. All they need is something. Just appreciate you, man. Thank you again. All right, Towson with the inbound. This is, again, Williamson. Williamson's had a nice night, but he's kind of cooled off the last few minutes. Williams going in. Now retreating back to the logo, going back to the far side. Flips it to Tejada. Tejada, floater, gets the bucket. 2-point game. 2-point game. Tejada again comes in clutch. 65-63, 1:25 left to go here in OT. Mead with it at the logo, trying to kill time. 1:17 and counting. Mead with it beyond the arc. Now he's moving to the far side, covered by Williamson. Mead. He's driving in. Stepping back again. Kicks it to Katie in the corner for 3. That's going to be too strong. Rebounded by Sunday. Sunday with it. Flips it out to Mead. 20 seconds left again on the shot clock. 53 in general. That was huge. Hofstra getting the rebound. 48 seconds and counting. Mead driving in. Going in. Oh, the ball's tipped. And it's going to stay with Hofstra with 3 seconds. Williamson saying it went off of Hofstra, but I don't know if they're going to challenge. We'll see. I don't know. Hold on. Now we're going to say The coach of Towson is really upset with the refs, saying, look, you guys are missing a lot of your calls. Let's see. So it looks like they are going to challenge. I don't know. I mean, that's you can't even tell with that angle. That was pretty bad. I honestly couldn't tell you. This is like the other one is really close. But based on what happened the last time, I don't know. Williamson's saying it went off at me. I can't tell. I can't tell who touched it last, honestly. This one can go either way. Even if Towson loses, Hofstra would only have 3 seconds on the shot clock. I don't know. Not going to cover USA, Mexico. Yeah, I mean, I already missed it. Look at our siglo. Well, Hofstra has a way better logo. I just couldn't find the good one. I couldn't find the actual line one. It just didn't work out. I tried it. It just didn't look good on the thumbnail. Yeah, it was just a bummer. How many seconds again? 42. 42 seconds. We're in a challenge. Towson challenging. They want the ball back. I don't know. That 131 may fall. It's close. Coach was helping the ref with his calls. Yeah, he was not happy. He was not happy. He was pretty livid. Pittsburgh will be ready? I hope so. I hope the Steelers and the Pirates both are ready. And sorry, guys, for again, a lot of delays here. I know that's, hilarious. Dr. Delay, you're so funny. But, that's just the way it's been. A lot of challenges, a lot of stoppages in the last really 20, 30 minutes of real time. But it's been a crazy one. Again, make sure to like and subscribe, folks. Definitely helps out the channel. Can you put the baseball scores on the ticker? Maybe. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. I cannot do that. I have to reset stuff. So it looks like Towson loses the challenge. So again, Hofstra will have it, but only for 3 seconds. So there you go. Lord is incorrect. It is Hofstra ball. So again, 43 seconds, 3 seconds to shoot. Hofstra up by 2. Hofstra makes a shot here. That is tough news for Towson. Looking around is... He finds Plotnikov for 3. That's too strong. Rebounded by Towson. And Tejada will have it. Looks like there's going to be a timeout, Towson, with 37 seconds left to go. All right, let me check. Maybe I can quickly do something here. He said the ticker. Add ticker scores. Try to hurry. I don't know when it's going to reload. I don't know. Just let me know if it comes up or not. I tried. I don't know if it's going to work. USA 5, Mexico 3. Man, that's close. That's crazy. Again, Towson taking a timeout again. Hofstra leading by 2. What a game it's been. Again, the winner will play tomorrow for the chance to go dancing. And standing in their way will be Monmouth again. Is it Towson? Is it Hofstra? We'll see. Towson with the ball. They're down 2. You really couldn't ask for a better finish. There is a 9-second difference. Again, plenty of time. Even if Towson makes it, Hofstra would have plenty of time. USA. I appreciate you, George, for tuning in. All right, inbounding here to Williamson. Williamson with it. 35 seconds. And counting. Just going down. 30 seconds. Calling for Tejada. Again, you have to imagine if they miss, they're going to be fouling. Williamson driving inside. Setback. Floater. Too strong. Rebounded though by Towson. He gets the bucket. He tied it up. No one covered him. Just came out of nowhere. Womack was just chilling. Womack with the game-tying shot. Hofstra with it. 10 seconds left. And Mead with it. 9, 8. Shot clock is off again. This is the last shot. And Mead near side. 4 seconds. 3. Just a jumper for the win. Oh my gosh, he made it! Hofstra has just taken the lead with .3 seconds left. Unbelievable. Ed Mead. Oh my gosh. Jeez, Hofstra may have just broken the hearts of all the Towson alumni and fans. That was just lethal. Unbelievable stuff. I do not, Matthew. No, this is what I do. I mean, this is my job, really. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Hofstra, .3 seconds away from playing in the final tomorrow against Monmouth. And Mead putting the team on his back with Davis out. Unbelievable. I just can't even. I can't even. .3 seconds. Towson fans can't believe it. Again, a timeout by Hofstra's. They're just kind of figuring how far out. I mean, he looked like he was going to drive it just a little bit behind the 3-point line. That was just crazy, though. Unbelievable. That is just, it's over. It's practically over. Maybe a little bit more, honestly. I wonder if we have a specific 27 feet. 27 foot. Man. 27-footer. Great finish. Oh, yeah. You want double overtime? I don't know if that happens. We'll see. Unless Towson can just hit the shot of the decade. We'll see what they can do. Here's the inbound again. 0.3 seconds. They'll have very little time. Inbounding here, trying to find somebody, just yeets it down. It's caught by Tejada, holds onto the ball too long. Shot is strong anyway. Hofstra will take on Monmouth for the right to go dancing. Tejada heading to the locker room. He can't even. Made this exciting without watching. That's what I hope to do, Lawrence. Appreciate you guys, man. 68-65 is your final. Unbelievable. What a game. What a game. Folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Send me the 1K save. This guy. Oh, my goodness. Again, if you don't believe me, there's the official website. Make sure, again, before you go, to leave a like and subscribe, folks. Again, it is free. Again, if you love basketball, college basketball, if you're an NFL fan, MLB, and again, doing some hockey, too, make sure, again, to subscribe. We do a lot on the channel. Hopefully, I see you guys again tomorrow. Towson stats, again, Coleman 0 points, Sek with 4, 29 points for Tejada. Again, he had a great night, but just couldn't get it. Williamson with 15, Conway with 3, Mbea with 2, Doumbia with 7, Womack with 5, and Ndefo with 0. Hofstra, Takady with 10, Sunday with 4, and Mead with 22, Davis with 18, Plotnikov with 9, Anuefu with 0, or no, Anuetu with 0. Patterson, they don't know if he had 2 points. That's pretty crazy. And yeah, that is pretty much it. That happened, folks. Again, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Juan. Appreciate you, man. You're a Pittsburgh native. Nice. I am not from Pittsburgh. I am from the eastern part of the states. That's currently living in Texas. Thank you. I appreciate you, DJ. Thank you again. Let's see, wipe the under. Broncos game's coming in 15 minutes in Vegas. Yeah, probably not going to cover that one. What time are you going to be on tomorrow? Again, I'm not too sure. I can tell you again, I'll be doing Monmouth Hofstra tomorrow. That's at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. I will be doing that one. Hopefully, again, you'll join me for that one. I'm sure we'll have a lot more competition calling games. Hopefully, you'll join me in that one. I appreciate you guys. Again, like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. DeLay. Again, it was a fun one, but I will catch you guys later. And again, I'm sure I'll do more than one game, by the way. I'm sure I'll do 2, But yeah, appreciate you guys. You guys all have a great rest of your night. Congratulations to Hofstra as they are one game away from dancing. But again, Monmouth in their way. Like and subscribe, folks. It is free. Also, if you are actually still here, let me actually... I think I could... Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can. I don't know if I can put this here. Yeah, apparently I can't. Well, oh well. It is what it is. Again, feel free to head to my post section in my on my YouTube page. Again, I have a March Madness bracket. Again, feel free to compete against me. Last year I did get it correctly. I did pick Florida. I wasn't good everywhere else, but I did pick it. So again, feel free to compete against the Doc. Again, just go to my posts, click the top link. That's, again, the bottom link is the women, so if you want to compete in that one as well, I'll be filling out my bracket. Of course, the bracket won't be official till, I think, the 15th, 16th. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys again for hanging out. Just a little, again, just kind of fun there. Have some fun on the channel. But yeah, you guys all have a great rest of your night. It was fun. Thank you for allowing me to cover the game. This was a great one. I appreciate your time. Like and subscribe. Catch you later. See ya tomorrow for Hofstra and Monmouth, and of course probably doing another game. Catch you guys in the next one. And by the way, Chris, yes, maybe Michael Pittman will be all right. We'll see. But I appreciate you, Chris, for tuning in. It's all good. Thank you. You're a legend. Thank you for your support of the channel. Thank you guys all for listening in. Good night and take care.